whatever it takes.
No, believer. No, believer.
Oh,
No, believer.
Oh god.
Yeah, believers
Yeah,
like
I've heard this one a lot more.
Yeah,
They didn't make that song,
Did
did
not
they?
have the
yeah, they did.
dashboard muted.
According to Spotify, it is their most popular with 1,300,000,000.
1 billion.
Go for
1 billion.
Yep.
That's actually insane.
A little bit.
Good for Imagine Dragons, honestly.
Alright. We need an MJM, but I don't know where she is.
I hate that the last song I've listened to on Spotify was a ska song because somebody sent it to me, so I could listen.
You listen to Hotel California?
No.
Hey, that's
Hell
actually that's a
yeah.
good song though.
This is my
They have
favorite
2
ska song.
songs with over
It's
a
my favorite
billion. Jesus Christ.
Like Imagine Dragons is actually a pretty popular band, even if none of us here really give much of a crap about.
They have 3 songs with a billion. Holy shit.
Like if someone asked me to
1.4
go to
billion
like,
views on YouTube.
someone asked me to go to one of their concerts, I probably would.
I'd probably go, yeah. Why not?
I would go to any
They're not
concert
terrible.
at this point.
Yeah, I regret
Yeah,
not going to any of the
TBH.
TwitchCon concerts, though one of them wasn't my fault that I didn't.
MJN.
Oh wow, MGN is here.
Sorry,
Hello.
I'm late.
But I
How
guess,
dare you be 1 minute late?
let me go shill my stream a bit.
Got some things to do and people to see.
We are right here.
Things to
I gotta
kill.
take my
Places to
spa
go.
day.
Dragons
people
to
to be.
dungeon.
Dragons.
I might actually do the
Dragons to
spa thing.
imagine,
I've been
really.
Oh,
yes.
Dragons to imagine.
I was thinking about the spa thing. Especially if I don't find anything else. But like I gotta do the fucking bug
No,
thing
how you
first.
guys don't remember the last spa we went to and how horrible it was.
It was great. Don't
No,
even.
it was fun.
But I don't remember it.
Remember
I
I
met some
turned
friends
invisible?
at that spa.
Vaelith, yeah, Vaelith doesn't know.
Remember when I turned
met some-
invisible? It was fun.
I met some friends.
Right.
I was happy about it.
You can do that. I always forget.
Oh,
you can
yeah.
do
Yeah, you
that.
did find your god boys.
I love for one of these. I just
Oh
watched.
yeah, free magic items! Yay!
I just put
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Watch the gang buy things in hell.
Oh, I didn't even.
That one-
I was so-
Did
They're
we ever
not
get like
free.
a sheet or something to roll
Oh,
off of for magic?
Yeah,
items?
I have the sheet, and we're gonna do that later.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Sweet.
MJN, get
It's
in
gonna be
this
fun.
roll 20 game.
I'm getting.
How many magical items are on this table, Avon?
I think,
40.
you,
At
you're
least
gonna roll-
100.
You would have rolled. You're
60.
gonna roll the D100 at least.
I demand to know how many magical items.
At least anywhere between 1 and 100.
I mean, you can do more than 100 on a D100. You just have to roll it more than once.
Just roll a D311.
I see Teralyn in the game, but I don't see her snake. Oh, there mind.
Fish.
All right. So we have a lot to get through, and we may go over time by a bit. So heads up
Which
now.
is a-okay by me.
That's one decent thing about a pandemic means that you have all the time to play.
I mean,
I know you don't.
At least for the next week and a half.
I still have a job,
Nice.
so
I mean, I started going back to work this week. I have to work Tuesdays and Thursdays now. Makes planning for this a bit harder, but gets the job done. All right, stream's up. We're moving.
Ah, 59. Close.
All right. So the gang has a lot going on where we last left off on Since returning back to the monument to Tiamat, the gang managed to convince Arkhan that they did not have the black map located at the Styx Watchtower. Thus, they were able to amicably leave the area after getting the Hand of Vecna. Following a short rest, the gang made their way to the Pit of Shummrath, where they ran into an old friend, Smiler the Defiler. There, Smiler happily caught up with the gang, telling them of his exploits of talking with the other gangs of how the Pit of Shummrath is literally made up of a former Pit Fiend named Shummrath. The rival to Bel was punished by him by having the River Styx dumped on him, thus turning him into green slime. Which Smiler was Baazit, an Ultroloth in the process of getting slime for eternity, punishment devised by Bel. As Barrow and Breeni worked to free Baazit, hobgoblin crew serving the Warlord Bitter Breath came to harass the gang and Smiler, but they were quickly deterred by Zaos and Teralyn scaring them away. After getting Baazit's cage out of the pit, which he agreed to join Smiler's crew, the gang got to work assisting Pink in damming River Styx. During the process, Vaelith noticed a group of spine devils about to assault the gang, and she quickly joined up with Zaos, Teralyn, and Breeni in taking them down. Even though during the fight Zaos' demon friend managed to regain control of himself, everything else went off without a hitch. The gang and Smiler got away before the shattersticks went off, and damned the River Styx off from the pit. As Pink said goodbye to the gang, telling them that Breeni will learn soon on how to free Ubbalax, the gang made their way to the Tower of Urm. Once there, the gang negotiated with Mordenkainen for payment for the Hand of Vecna, eventually settling and getting 5 random and powerful magical items. Short waiting period. The Wandering Emporium nearby, the gang went there next as they waited for the results of their recent quest. There they met with Mahadi, owner of the Wandering Emporium, who happily welcomed the gang and Lulu to his establishment. While the gang did not find a magic shop there, they did find a forge where they bought some new armor and weapons, a message delivery service run by a very powerful devil, a crazy wizard selling demon ichor and demon-related device, an old hobgoblin running a larvae and rations food store, and lastly, a lovely spawn restaurant run by Mahadi. Lastly, as Barrow went with Mahadi to find the scorpion, Zaos going to buy a new dagger, Breeni going to the spawn restaurant, Teralyn was called away, and told her that a magic shop was actually around. With Vaelith joining Teralyn, the two walked into an empty building. They were confronted by envy. Instead, he had to speak with them. So what happened next? Will the gang ever find that magic shop? Find out on.
Doubt it.
Alright.
Oh
Welcome
yeah,
back
we
to
ended off on a
D&D.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But before we get to that cliffhanger, we gotta
That's
do something else first.
Cool. Because I'm typing a thing.
Welcome back to D&D and D. Diners,
Alright.
drive-ins, and
D&D
dives
and
with our
D.
special
Breeni.
guest, Guy Fieri.
Breeni,
Yes.
Guy Mahadi.
we're currently in the spa.
Yes.
Alright, so you said they put you in a nice, comfy chair. They first do have to ask you what type of spa, because you pay 2 soul coins, one for the spa service and one for the dining.
Or 20 platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So- So for your light spa amenities, they can do a body, foot, and hand treatment, a massage therapy, skin care, and a general grooming and bathing.
The last one.
Alright, so general grooming and bathing. Alright, so very quickly, some humans you've never seen before kind of walk up and do the usual kind of, massage, get the water out. A guy does come up to you. He has actually a menu with him. And
Ooh.
So, first of all, can you read Infernal at all?
Nope.
Okay. So he goes up to you and says, I can read it for you, sir, if you would like. Or ma'am.
Sir?
I was about to be like,
I know, sorry, that was me just forgetting Breeni is... Yeah.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Are there any pictures on this menu?
Nope, it is just a literal thing written in Infernal, but the man can read it for you.
Yeah, if you could read it for me, that'd be really nice.
Certainly. For an appetizer, we have pickled vine blight salad, a pan-fried myconoid cap with garlic butter, or a spicy shredded sturge slider. For our
Ooh,
main-
the spicy sounds good.
Alright. For our main dishes, we have broiled quippers served in a pork reduction, a roasted wereboar seasoned liberally with pepper and paprika, twice battered axe beak strips with a branded plum sauce, and lastly, a deep-fried miniature giant space hamster seasoned to perfection with rosemary, basil, thyme, and tears.
100% that last one.
Excuse me, Basil?
Shut up.
And tears.
You say
Like,
basil, but not the tears?
I wasn't paying attention until that point.
Alright, and Also, sir, for
Here's a
desserts.
salty.
For desserts, we have candied face spider eyes and a raspberry liquor reduction. A sweet apple tart with a celestial caramel drizzle. Or a rare miniature stench cow cheese selection.
The apple tart.
Alright. Alright, we'll get that started for you.
What
So just sit back and relax. As you do kind of
I'm not
relax.
gonna lie.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
you
lie,
can
that actually all sounded pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
I'd try
Alright.
that.
So, Breeni, you just lay down as more people come up with more food and, you know, nice warm water, lovely massage. It's just all so very, very nice. You just do one thing. Alright. Done. We'll let Breeni enjoy their spa. As we go back to...
Breeni's been mind controlled.
As we go back to Barrow. Barrow?
Yay, Scorpion Adventure.
Yeah. Mahadi is able to quickly, you know, essentially, just verifying the guy's name again, so I up. Zeneth. So the old hobgoblin, kind of goes, Mahadi basically talks to him for a little bit. And so you're kind of just waiting there, but then Mahadi, Zeneth comes up and says, "Alright, Mahadi tells me you want a scorpion?"
Yes, just a plain old regular old scorpion.
That'll be 10 gold.
Question. Do you have like a little carrying case?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine with me. 10 gold. Here you go.
Alright, you hand him 10 gold.
Well, I hand him 1 platinum.
Alright, he gladly takes your platinum. As he pulls out what appears to be a little glass box, and in it is a regular sized scorpion. Zeneth points out, like, yeah, I keep a lot of these creatures around, because the only things I really get to torment these days. Kinda sniffles a bit. Here you go, as he just hands it to you.
Wait, what was that last bit? The last thing?
I said, "Here's your scorpion, sir. Good day," as he just walks away. At which point Mahadi's just kind of there, just like, "Oh, good heavens. I apologize, Barrow. Some people can just be much. Should learn a little bit that he just doesn't know that the customer is always right. Wouldn't you agree?"
Yeah, but like, listen, listen. I really feel bad for those bugs, those bugs, you know? Is there anything like...
Would you like to file a complaint against Zeneth for his treatment of his creatures that he keeps?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, he pulls out a card
That's
and he
very
just...
uncool.
He writes down Zeneth. Can you just sign here, sir, saying you've lodged your complaint?
Sure.
Alright, you sign the card, at which point Mahadi snaps his fingers, and you watch a bunch of those armor suits kind of walk up. Zeneth, someone has filed a complaint against you. At which point Zeneth is like, "No! Dear God, no! Please, no, I don't want to," as you just watch as the armors just grab him and haul it, like they just gag his mouth and begin to drag him away as he's just kicking and screaming. At which point all of the other armored people just begin to close up the shop. I'll go,
Oh,
I'll have to talk with Zeneth about his complaint, so I'll be right back, Barrow. Take care.
alright.
Alright, roll me a perception check, Barrow.
Barrow
Sure,
just sent
my
somebody to
best skill.
eternal damnation.
Well, I mean, he was being a real mean person towards bugs.
Alright, yeah, you watch as he's carrying away. He's very much kicking, screaming, and crying as they open up one of the war machines and Or not a murder machine, one of the doors, and they all walk in and close it. You do hear as you kind of look back, yoo-hoo, as there's a woman kind of, sitting in another stall. She takes a look at you and is like, I guess you filed a complaint against old Zanet, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
He was being mean towards these bugs. And that's not cool.
I mean, yeah, but she kind of just looks at you and she just kind of like, I guess it's a long story. Hey, tell me, he doesn't know your name, Mr.
Barrow.
Barrow. Care for a trim? As she pulls out a pair of scissors. Like, I know how to trim and heal pretty well. Name's Bernie. Bernie the barber.
Oh, hi, Bernie. I'm feeling pretty good about my hair right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on. Only cost you 1 gold. Or better yet, just, you can tell me a good tale, I'll do it for free.
That's really funny. I'm just reading
Oh, yeah.
Zaos. That's funny. Sure, I have a tale.
Alright.
I could spin a tale, sure. Why not?
Alright. He sets out a chair for you to sit down on. Also pulls out like the usual, like if you go to a barber shop or a salon, like the usual bib. And I'm assuming you sit down.
Okay, so
Alright, tell me.
yeah. Okay, so here. I'll start from the beginning. So a long time ago, back in my home village, I was just a working lad going out into the fields, getting wood and other resources for the village. It was nice, but one day, I heard screaming somewhere in the village.
Oh,
Some
screaming.
like muffled screams. Yeah, it wasn't good. So I tracked down. I figured out where they were coming from, and it was like this little underground bunker here. And I went down, and I found my village elder has been was torturing this poor young woman, and so I snuck up behind him, and I hit him over the head.
Ooh.
And I let the poor girl go, and then I guess I hit him a bit too hard, and people thought I killed him, and I tried to explain to them about, that he's been hurting this poor girl for a long time, but they just didn't believe me because I killed the elder.
Oh.
So I was chased out of my village, and yeah, that's the story.
Tear shed like a single tear. Oh, you poor thing. Must have been through a lot, especially now that
time ago.
Especially now that you're here, then, huh?
Yeah. I don't like people I don't like good creatures being hurt. Yeah.
Tell me, Barrow. I'm assuming you gave her a name. Barrow, do you think...
Yeah, no, I gave her it before.
Yeah. Barrow, do you think people are happy here?
Most people, probably not. Like war and.
I mean, that's just Avernus, Barrow. I meant here at the Wandering Emporium. Like
here?
Yeah.
I I don't know. Really, I haven't been here for very long. It seems nice, but
I mean, does Jeanette seem happy to you? Does Eliak, as she points to the demon boy? What about poor Fethala, as she points to the Omnizu, who runs the imp carrying service? Do they seem happy to you?
It's like, it's not bad here, you know? Plenty of friends. Most people seem nice, except for that one guy who was hurting those bugs. It doesn't seem like a bad place, but like, maybe they're happy. I don't know. I can't judge them from just looking at them, you know?
As she finishes up, she says, "Well, Barrow, you're a good person, but sometimes I guess it would be a little bit more helpful for you, I think, if you took a further grasp of the situation." As she kind of wraps everything up and lets you go. I'll let you roll one insight check on her. Wrap up.
Yeah, okay.
13.
Bad roll.
Yeah, you have trouble reading her. She seems like a strange woman. Like, she looks like legit like the first regular human you've seen since all things considered. And you can't really make out much of what she's saying, but she lets you go.
I have a quick question.
What is it?
Are you happy?
He kind of smirks a little bit. Well, I guess it depends. I'm a bit different from the rest of the people here, or the rest of the workers in the spot too. So, some days I'm happy, sometimes I'm not. But for the most part,
Yeah.
Barrow, I'm usually not happy. And then at this point, she closes up the stall.
Alright.
Alright. So, Barrow's getting his hair trimmed. Zaos, so you just bought yourself a Hellfire dagger.
Indeed.
And as you're kind of just sitting there, you've been waiting around for a bit after you ordered it. You walked around. It seems like these guys are like setting up some stuff, like they're trying to build some sort of structure. You don't really know exactly what it is. Nobody really is around to tell you what, besides the regular shops. At a certain point, you do see Mahadi come up to you. "Oh, Mr. Hadro, how are you doing?"
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
"Oh, I just had to deal with complaints against one of my shopkeepers, but other than that, I'm fine."
Oh, a complaint. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but don't worry, we'll work out the situation with the troublesome shopkeeper. He's got to remember, the customer is always right.
Too true.
Tell me now, Zaos. You've been traveling with that Miss Lulu for a while now.
A little bit of time. Unfortunately, she got wrapped up in some dealings with these few that I've been baby.
Oh, I see. Has she mentioned much about the Wandering Emporium or me?
Not much about you. I think she mentioned something about the Emporium, but details were very sparse. Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, okay. All good. I'll let you roll one insight check.
I don't even have my character sheet open.
Oh, you should. 24, that's really good. Alright. You can very much read off this man that's, he seems a bit... Not you, Vaelith. He seems pretty relieved by the fact that Lulu has not said much about him or Wandering.
Is there anything that I should know, or Is there
Oh.
anything that you could tell me about the Emporium? It seems like a very interesting.
I got nothing to tell you about me and my relation with Lulu, but but regarding the Wandering Emporium, of course, we have different shops open up at different times. Shame you came here when the selection was kind of bad, but is what it is. Infernal Rapture.
I
Yeah.
do think that working on maybe having a magic shop open at all hours might be beneficial to you.
Oh, we do plan on getting that set up real soon. But besides that, I've gotten word of an idea for an even new and better project that I'm currently working on. And hopefully it'll be done pretty soon.
A new project, you say? I'm interested. Does it have anything to do with all of the bustling I see happen?
It does. See, drumming up business can be quite difficult sometimes. I think with this new venture, we'll be in good hands.
A
But,
new venture, you say? What happened to be? I'm always interested in new businesses and new ways to invest and grow my.
Alright, roll me a persuasion check.
That's what I do best. It's what I don't do best. Never mind.
Well, let me just check. I think. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Even with his, I rolled pretty garbage, but he has such a high insight check that he's able to beat you. So he's like, "Oh no, Zaos. I can't spill the beans just yet, but come back within maybe 2 days, and you'll see it. And I think I'll have that magic shop run by.
Oh, that's great. Yes, I'll make sure that me and my compatriots swing by here. You said 1 to 2.
1 to 2 days, yes. We're going to be changing things up here in the Wandering Emporium.
I do remember you mentioning something about perhaps not wandering so much. Maybe that would be quite good.
Oh yes, that is one of the new ideas we've come up with.
Sounds great. I will definitely make sure that we make a swing back.
Alright. Alright then, Zaos. Leave you to it. And he watches Mahadi does walk away. And Zaos, you... Oh yeah?
I said yeet.
Anything else, Zaos?
Nope, that's it for me.
Alright. So, now we'll cut back into...
A cliffhanger.
Alright.
Ending.
Your lovely boy ending is back with Vaelith and Teralyn in this closed-off building. He seems alrightish. He doesn't look like he's been through a whole lot. His clothes are a bit worn out, probably because he hasn't had much time to change it all. He does kind of look at you all, or at you two. Pull something out. You have this up. How long has it been?
How long has it been since we've seen each other?
I know. Send me a message a while back. I was kind of caught up in.
I'd say it's been since Sammy, is that his name, Teralyn?
Yes, Sammy.
Since Sammy came into the temple, well, not the temple, but the Grand Hall. Well, you flew away before that.
Yeah, things got real awkward. But
Are you okay? How are you?
I'm all right. I've been caught up in something.
I know.
Wait, what have you been caught up in?
Of course, the world's greatest Asimar knows. All right, then I guess let me tell you my tale. Then, what has happened?
Bailey,
So-
you know what happened because I told you about my dream.
Oh, never mind, I didn't say that.
All right, so I left after all. Dealing with my sister was a bit much. I thought I could handle it and really finally end the fight between. But given its condition and your guys' convincing, I had to hold off on that. So I came down here to see what was up. I didn't really have any way to kind of survive for the most part, given lack of food and there's no real water down here. That's when I met Haruman. Apparently, he said he sensed, given both my celestial energy, but also the necrotic energy coming from me too, given my own nature. So he told me to come with him, relax. To be honest, I was kind of desperate, so I said yeah. He took me to this big metallic building. It was really strange. It even floated too. They put me in a room, gave me food. But I knew, deep down that this wasn't really so much of a hospitality thing as more of a prisoner thing. It taught me that the way these devils really work is that they are nice to you in the hopes that they entice you to sign some sort of deal. Never really signed a devil's deal because it never really got the way. So I knew that Haruman wanted me to sign a deal, become another one of Zariel's soldiers. And I kind of deflected every time. Of course, by then I was kind of stuck, given the fact I was in the floating metal building where Zariel and all of her troops were. I don't really know if I could have survived it or not. But eventually there came a time where Haruman did tell me, people were getting annoyed, that he wanted to kind of ease things off a bit, I should join his new council or whatever. And of course, if I didn't join, I would, at that point, essentially be made a prisoner. All the amenities. So I joined his anti-adventurers league. Since then, I've been trying. He looks to you, both of you, pretty deeply. Says, I've been really trying to figure out what I want to do. My whole life has just been spent doing what others tell me. And I've decided, at least, that I want to find my sister and end this conflict between us. And I know you guys are going to be a little bit more touchy-go-feely about it, but I, on the other hand, as he pulls out his halberd, I need to know who is stronger, human or Aasimar. And I think she would like to as well. But I learned from Sammy Singer that banished my sister to the material plane.
Yeah.
Given the fact that I am stuck in Avernus, I really don't have a way out. Haruman, of course, told me that I signed a deal. Well, they'll let me kind of go out. I can't really do that.
And I could have sent you out myself.
That's the other thing, too. Got their eyes on me, part. Even if I did just head back to the material plane, they would send a swarm of devils after me. I heard that's what they did to, funny enough, Sammy of all people. Apparently, the devils had their top agents in the material plane, and apparently she was killed by Sammy's associates. As punishment, they killed Sammy. So,
Interesting.
I didn't really want to go and risk that. And of course, this whole council, the other option, of course, was that if I were to bring Haruman, the council, the chosen one, they would let me go. Begins to kind of eye you up a bit, Teralyn. Tell me, Teralyn. Do you feel different at all being down?
I do.
Do you?
I think.
You've been
I don't
feeling.
know if it's the soul coin talking or the war and the suffering that's down here, but
Well, as he has his halberd out and he kind of looks at you, Teralyn. Of course, my flight could be made easier. I brought them you. And he seems like he's going to do something, but then he stops and he kind of looks. Of course, then comes the other issue of no one knows exactly who the chosen one actually is. Haramon doesn't seem to think it's you. And Sammy and Elaine have other ideas about who it is.
I suppose you think it's Teralyn.
I think it makes the most sense. Obvious. Celestial, she is the world's greatest Aasimar, and she has celestial powers, or some energy within her. Well, it makes sense that the sword, once wielded by Celestials, be wielded by her. Of course, Sammy thinks it's Barrow, Belaine thinks it's Breeni, and Haramon thinks it's...
That's interesting.
Yeah. But I don't know what Haramon's plan is. His top scout, I believe, was killed recently. I don't really know what his next course of kind of action is.
So I'm guessing you're not here to take us in, because you would have done something already.
I mean, he ponders it a bit. I could. I could take you both down right now. Fly out of here with an unconscious Teralyn. And just make my way back to the floating building. But I also know that I suppose maybe I do owe you one or not. I mean, if I had stuck around and fought my sister, there's a good chance I probably would have died.
Wouldn't have.
And I do want to at least find some way to truly have this final combat with you. So as much as the part of my brain that tells me, or the part of me that feels like I could just end this right now, I'm gonna hold off on that a bit, assuming that you guys have another plan for ending this whole situation.
Why does Haramon want the chosen one for the sword?
Well, he knows you guys are after it. He fears what you will do if you get your hands on it. I'm not 100% sure exactly. I don't even know what you guys are planning on doing with the sword. Even if you were to take it, launching a full-scale assault is... Even with a weapon like that would be very...
We're not quite sure what we're gonna do with it either, so...
I will point out, Vaelith and Teralyn, you have gotten some ideas. Lulu believes that they could use the sword as... Well, you've gotten the word that the sword could be used...
Lulu wants us to reason with Zario, though.
Yeah. Other people have, at least, I think, who was? One of my... Ravengard. He at least thought you guys could use the sword as a negotiation tool to free the city of Elthorol and get all of you guys out of there. So not so much of a reasoning tool, but more of a negotiation tool.
Yes, like a bargaining chip.
Wasn't there also like a thing about like freaking using the sword itself to just break the contract on Elthorol?
Well, we're not sure that that's gonna work. That's
Yeah.
That's why I'm
That'd
like,
be cool.
Carolyn's like, we're gonna find it, and then what happens after that is...
So,
We got a crazy magical sword. It's cool. Don't worry.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, either way, Haramon doesn't want you guys to have it. And given his knowledge about all things related to Zario, he thinks only the select few are chosen to actually wield it. And he thinks if we were able to capture one of those, the actual one, we can take them in, break them down, and then he told me a story about a Hellrider he met up in Elthorol, with a similar thing where they got her and eventually broke her down, made her one of them. So he's thinking he could probably do the same with one of you. Problem is we just don't know which one it is.
What does, I know Haramon hates us. I know Belaine hates us. What does Sammy think of this whole task force?
Well, first of all, I don't think Belaine hates you. I know she hates one of you. The rest she couldn't really care for. That's the sense I've gotten from her.
Well, yeah, but...
Sammy...
I don't even know who Belaine is.
Oh, we killed her back in, where were we? That
You guys
was
killed her
on a
back
boat.
in Baldur's Gate. It was in
Baldur's
Baldur.
Gate. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in
We'll
Baldur's
just
Gate.
give her on a boat.
But she was basically a vegetable, so really we did her a favor.
Alright, oh boy. Well, Sammy, at least from what I can tell, he's off in his own world. I don't really know what I can really say about Mr. Singer. He has that person with him, that sexy man who follows him about.
Orin.
That's it. That's his name. Sammy, I will say this. Sammy has gotten lucky from what I've heard, because he pulled off a very excellent feat when he was converted. That's why he's not just a typical goon to Haramon or whoever. He's still bound under an oath, though. Should he break that oath, it will destroy him. So,
He's a tricky bitch.
so I'll leave it up to you to decide who Sammy's side is really on. I don't know what moves he's made, but I could really care less. Either way, Teralyn, in my opinion, you are the chosen one, and I'll hold off on bringing you in the hopes that you guys can actually get this sword. It'll be a... Let me ask you this though, do you really think you could pull this off though? Given how long you guys have been here, do you think the job, you could actually do it?
Been getting closer and closer all along the way.
I want one of you to make me a persuasion check with advantage. Because Ending himself has been, he's kind of has his own offer to kind of get out, but he wants to see if he can really put his faith in you all. Okay, and you do beat him with that 17. All right. Besides, I guess my third plan, you can see being right here, I guess. This Mahadi fellow who runs this place, from what I've been told, he is represented and works for Asmodeus. So, he's well protected.
That name probably rings a bell.
Yeah, I will say, you guys both know Asmodeus is essentially like the leader of all devils. So, lives in the ninth circle of hell.
Asmodeus, basically the king of death.
Yeah.
So, bitch.
I came here in the hopes that maybe Mahadi could help me out. I, of course, told everybody that I was working on a way to capture the Chosen. So I could really... Mahadi, of course, just seems more concerned about his business. So I told him, perhaps a good idea would be to build an arena, stage fights that will attract all sorts of people. And he actually seems to like it. So of course, now my job is helping build a freaking arena and drumming up business. But I guess that the bastard likes it. He may be willing to let me find a way. Without having Zario's forces come after me.
What happens if you break your contract with Haramon?
Well, so Andy does not have a contract with Haramon.
Oh,
He
I
signed.
said I had a contract.
No. He's essentially kind of on like a temp intern basis thing where they want him to sign a contract, but he didn't at first. So they basically told him, all right, you're going to help us capture the adventurers or we're going to make you our prisoner for real this time. To which point he said he did. And now he's kind of lying to them, covering up saying that I'm working at the Wandering Emporium to capture them. The cover story essentially.
That's really... why didn't they just, make him a prisoner and threaten to keep him there until he fucking signed the contract? Why not just do that instead? Isn't it
For the
dumb to me?
plot.
Also, Ending is a different
Plot,
situation than... I will already tell you right now, Radical, Ending is already more powerful than Akatrak or... why do I always suck at pronouncing her
I
name?
mean, Akatrak,
Ariane.
the one who almost one-shot.
Yeah. Well, no. So just so you know, Akatrak and Ariane got buffed after they made the deal.
Dagger Track was the one who almost one-shot me in that infernal machine. Or is
No,
Arya?
that
You
was
got
Arya.
Track, Ariane,
Arya.
Rayla, and Lily.
I don't know.
Yeah, Ariane was a fucking beast.
I guess I caught myself like I haven't been made to sign the deal. Maybe for the simple fact that I am one of the Aasimars. They seem to like my kind, I guess. Of course, the moment I break ranks from them, they will immediately kill me or torture me till I want to be. Trust me, this isn't a situation where everything's nice for me. I'm literally
I doubt anything down here is nice.
I'm literally a fucking gopher boy.
Literally nothing here is nice, so.
Alright.
No, literally nothing here is nice.
Yeah, I tried. I was trying.
No, you're trying to rationalize anything that happens here, and nothing here is right.
Yeah, no.
Alright. Well, I'll leave you guys to it. I'll get back on this arena business. Maybe if I can get Mahadi's blessing, then I can get Osmodeus' blessing, at which point then I can go home without having to worry about devils killing me. I will warn you, be careful of Mahadi. What I've heard, he is perhaps the worst devil in all of Avernus. He's ruined a lot of people's lives.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay.
Most business owners do.
Him and his
Capitalism.
well, not just the people he serves, but even his own shopkeep, though. He makes them all so miserable. That's why if I don't perform adequate business, if I can make a good arena, not have any complaints against me, fine.
Capitalism.
Alright. Send me a message when you find the blasted sword. I'll let you know if anything comes up on my end. Heaven knows Haramon's eventually gonna call me and tell me he's cornered you guys and now I'm gonna have to go get you.
Well, Ending, I do have one suggestion for you before we...
What is it?
I don't particularly want to see you get hurt, so... Why don't you try to make amends with your sister? Why do you want to fight her so badly?
I mean,
It's an Aasimar, right?
she seems kind of like a bitch, but
I mean, to be fair, part of me wonders if I made her a bitch, given what I did when we were kids. I'm sure she's told you already.
I think so.
Yes, she has.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Yes, she did.
You guys know Ending killed her parents.
Oh, yeah.
Killed their parents, yeah.
Killed their parents, yeah.
Right.
I just
Listen,
don't think...
the ways of the Aasimar are strange, and my own condition, as since Ending is a fallen Aasimar, sometimes I'm just driven to do very... Oh, I'm actually
You're
surprised.
playing very well, I gotta say.
What?
Like, you're playing him just as I imagined him.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm very surprised I just haven't decided to just kill you, Vaelith, and just take Teralyn, but,
Well, I doubt you could, to be fair, but...
I don't think you would.
I don't think you would.
he seems a little bit, like, he's surprised about how much care you guys are giving him, given his own... I'm not used to this sort of niceness. Usually with it was just, do the thing, you blasted idiot. He's dead now. I wonder what will become of all of his gears and tools for his plot to take over, for the Mind Flayers to take over Baldur's Gates. If we're lucky, maybe no one will ever find it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yes.
Alright. Now get the hell out of this fucking Wandering Emporium. Where Mahadi
Ending.
catches you guys again.
Foreshadowing.
Good plan.
Yes, Teralyn?
Take care of yourself, and then I'm gonna give him a silver dagger.
Oh. He takes it and is like, thank you. As he gets on his
Careful.
knees, you truly are the world's greatest Aasimar.
Trying.
Alright. With that, the door swings open, letting the two of you leave.
Right. Well, what kind of armor did I order? I don't know.
Ordered like the half plate, I believe.
Yeah, I best medium armor I could order.
Yeah, and you still have to pay them the soul coins though for it, because you did not. Alright. Okay, so
Give me a second. Keep going, that's fine.
no, you all actually do regroup at the Fire Snake Forge.
I would like to send a letter.
Sure, you go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Fethala.
Mhm.
Yes, what would you like to send?
How much to send this bottle of wine?
Where exactly?
Mortal plane.
Thank you.
That will cost you 1 soul coin.
Can I pay in gold?
Sure. How much gold do you have, Teralyn?
How much is it gonna cost?
I've been doing some conversion things a bit weirdly, so I just need to know from your amount.
I have 250 gold and 40 platinum.
It'll cost you about 150 gold.
Okay, I shell over this 150 gold.
All right. He takes the wine. He attaches it to a nib. Who would you like to send it to?
I'm gonna whisper as lightly as I can. Bow Finhorn.
All right. 1 bow Finhorn. Ooh. He kind of sniggers. Last time I heard, that man was a god amongst men. All right.
It's true.
That Arkhan guy didn't really. But he signs it. You pay the money. He gets the wine. You want to bring a note with that, or just give him the wine?
There's a note just wrapped around the bottle.
Okay. I'll have you. What did you? Is that you who DM me? It is.
Yeah.
Then you can just DM me the note.
I'll do that. I will do that later. Alright. So you do pay it off. At the Fire Snake Forge, everybody has regrouped. Barrow, you eventually found Zaos, and you guys just chilled by the forge. Breeni, you do eventually walk out of Infernal Rapture. Your body feels light, and you just feel amazing. Breeni, you have 20 temporary hit points.
Whoa!
Nice.
The next-
So many temporary hit points.
For the next
Wow.
24 hours.
It's like a 7th
Damn.
level spell.
I mean, she paid good for it though, so
I did pay 20 platinum.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I will say, Breeni, you do not really remember much. All you just know is that when you think about Infernal Rapture, probably one of the best places you've ever been, and you wouldn't mind going back there again. You just can't wait to recommend it to you.
Still
As
don't
soon as I
know.
go out, I'm like,
So,
you guys should really try this. It was so good.
how
Alright.
much was the gold amount for that half-plate armor?
Oh god. I think we did it where you were
I
going to
don't-
pay.
It was like
I was
one
gonna
soul
pay two
coin.
so-
and-
Yeah, I was gonna pay 1 soul coin or an amount of gold, and I don't remember.
No, I think it was 1 soul coin and 150 gold.
Sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That was it, yeah.
I hand over a soul coin from the pouch. I'm keeping my soul coins.
Alright.
At 100.
Vaelith, you get your half-plate armor. Breeni, they have prepared for you a Hellfire Rapier, which I have put into your inventory.
Well, thank you.
And my AC is 19.
I know, I only make
Is that
you...
rapier really good?
That's not what I meant to click.
It's a +1.
Yeah.
But
Can I
It's
also
better than
grab
mine.
some hide armor?
Oh, you still want that?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have,
50 gold.
I have. Oh, I have studded.
I
Never
thought it
mind.
was 25.
No, I'm pretty sure it was. Actually...
I think
there are...
you said it was 50.
That's it. I'm hinging. Never mind. They don't like it when people come window shop and then walk back later. It's 50 now, Barrow. Even though I'm pretty sure it was 50 to begin with.
Wow. That's rude. Fine.
What's undercommon?
It's a language.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
language.
yeah.
Ask your questions later, Tara.
I give them 5 platinum.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, they give
Language
you.
that
Go look
Vaelith
up.
has never spoken.
Hide armor is relatively quick to make, so it takes 10 minutes. Zaos, you do get your Hellfire Dagger, which I have also put into your inventory.
Oh, thank you.
Also, do you buy things?
The
I
Salamanders do not speak common.
say it in Infernal.
They do not speak Infernal.
Is there
They
anybody
speak-
around
Does somebody need to talk to the salamanders? And you see Mahadi
Yes.
kind of stroll up to you.
I
all.
mean, Mahadi, I just have a question. If you could answer, that's fine too. Do they buy things?
I mean, it just depends on what you're selling. I think one of your friends did give them something for money.
I hold up my old armor that I now have in my hand,
What type is it?
which is worth 50 gold pieces in the armor section.
Chainmail's only worth 50? That's pretty cheap.
No, scale mail. Yeah.
Oh, it's just scale mail? Yeah.
No.
Only 50, yeah.
Same price to be.
The salamanders whisper among themselves as Mahadi tells them what you want to do. Since it is worn, they're willing to pay you 30 gold for it.
Sure, whatever. I don't want to carry around this armor that weighs 50
Alright.
pounds.
You get 30 gold back, Vaelith, and they take your used armor.
My AC is now 16.
What does
Wait.
my cool new armor look like?
I mean, so it is standard half plate, except it does look, it has the
Like
symbols
black
of
iron.
yeah, like kind of black iron, like hellfire iron. So kind of like it's dark and looks somewhat devilish.
It's a little spiky. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Teralyn also has armor that's somewhat devilish, given that she stole it from a literal devil watchtower. Yeah,
Yeah. My scale mail.
yeah. And now Zaos and Breeni.
It surprisingly fit.
Yeah, Barrow's the only one who doesn't have anything on him that looks like it's from hell. So good on you, Barrow.
Hell yeah.
Mahadi looks to you all and he's just like, "Is there anything else
I mean, I
you guys
gotta-
would like?"
Yes.
I do believe that's all I need, Mahadi. Thank you very much.
Right, all right. Were you gonna say anything, Barrow?
Do you have any magic beans? I forgot if you did.
We discussed this, Barrow. No magic beans currently, but come
where
back
was
next
that guy
time.
selling eggs? Selling eggs?
Like the maggot eggs or whatever.
Oh, there was that guy. Oh,
He's
oh,
selling larvae.
Well, he
Oh,
sold
yeah,
rations.
larvae.
He sold rations too, so he had all sorts of. It was
Right.
like a general store.
No, that's
Oh, yeah, so
Zanet,
how much would it
the
be
net
for, like,
store is-
50 ration?
Zanet's store is closed for the time being, so no
darn, I was
no
gonna
rations
buy
today.
my larva.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
I'm very tired from what we did earlier today. So
Yeah. All right, all of you, take care. Come back. You too, Lulu. As he gives a wink to Lulu, as Lulu just kind of floats away.
where are we going?
It's a bit odd. All right. So you guys are just pretty tired. You do know, in about a few hours, Mordenkainen will tell you that he has everything ready. You also know that Ink is gonna let Breeni know soon. That's how to free Ubbalax from Yawas.
Alright, well, why don't we ride back to Mordenkainen's tower? And we can just rest there for a little while.
You all agree?
Sound like a plan?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That
All right.
Wandering Emporium gave me a weird vibe.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I do feel like there's something else going on there. I was asked some questions about one of us, and I'm not sure how to feel about it.
But who?
About Lulu.
I was asked some pretty strange questions too, if I'm not gonna lie.
The spa and restaurant were really good.
Good for you, Breeni.
Alright.
All right.
And we ride
I'm
back to
glad you
Mordenkainen's
enjoyed
tower.
yourself.
It's about 2-hour drive to the Tower of Urm. You guys get there and
Are we
proceed to
going
make,
back to the Tower of Urm? Oh yeah.
you proceed to make camp there to wait for Mordenkainen to finish up. So
Hey everyone. I still have a couple magic beans if we wanted to do that while we wait.
Yeah. I
Yes.
love beans.
oh,
Also, didn't I give you a bean, Vaelith?
No, you did not. Oh, yeah, you did, but I don't
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah, you asked for it, remember?
Did I? I don't remember that, Barrow.
Yes, you did. You said it
I don't think you
specifically,
actually
can I
ever
have
gave...
one of those magic
I don't think
beans?
you ever gave me one of those beans, Barrow.
Pretty sure.
No, I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't think you did.
I'm like,
I
100% sure. I'm sorry.
think you did.
All right. What day was it?
All right. Roll me an insight check, Barrow. It's not very hard.
Clearly.
Yes!
That's really funny. Okay, I'll give you another one.
All right. You're all pretty tired.
Listen, I'm
but-
not even mad about that. That's funny as shit. I'm using my last magic beam.
Vaelith.
I still beat.
I know.
I rolled
I should make Vaelith automatically fail, but I won't because it's funny.
No, it's not our natural.
I know.
It's very funny. I like that.
I know.
But yeah, I
Alright.
am gonna plant one of my magical beans.
All right.
Let's roll the thing.
You do need water too, just to remember.
We have water.
Look how water.
5 cubic feet of water.
All right.
I pull out the head
No,
of
I
Barrow,
can't. No,
the like
okay.
statue head of Barrow to like
Yeah, the one that doesn't talk.
the other
Classic,
one.
a classic reference.
All right.
Only
So-
the real fans will get that one.
All right. So, Barrow, you find in this desert some dirt. You grab some water. You pour it on the bean. After about a minute, the ground does begin to shake. Roll me a d100. 37.
37.
All right. You watch the
Big
spring.
statue.
You watch that springs out from the ground a campfire with nice blue flames that come forth and burn. It is very nice.
Nice.
Interesting.
Oh, what a lovely place to camp.
Yeah.
You know, this is pretty cool.
This is nice. It came from a bean.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? You should plant one of yours.
At least some of them.
I was there for exactly one bean.
Yeah, and then you walked away, and you really missed out.
True.
I mean, I think Vaelith remembers specifically the two talking Barrow statues that talk shit.
I distinctly
Funny
remember
shit.
the two talking Barrow statues. But
Alright.
anyways, let's get on
Is there
with
like
the
a twig
bean.
or something around that I could throw into the fire?
A what?
Like a
Twig.
twig or something?
A survival check.
Some dried brush. Yeah.
Survival?
Yes.
Survival.
Oh.
Well, you have trouble finding, like, it's sand
It's
and
hell.
rock, yeah. But, Vaelith, are you going to plant a bean?
I don't have a bean. Avon.
God damn it.
Okay,
Felix.
is anyone else planting
I'm-
beans?
Why
Otherwise,
are
we're
you
gonna...
taking everything?
I don't have a bean. I'm 100% serious. I planted.
You have literally
I planted
two.
it. No, I planted it as soon as I got it. Remember?
That's a lie.
Yeah, but
It's
he
not.
just gave you a bean.
Avon can check my character. No, he did not just give me a bean.
Barrow just gave you a bean
Did
because
I
you
just
convinced
gave
him
you a bean.
that
You
he
asked
did
for
it
another
earlier.
bean.
I didn't ask for another bean. If Barrow
Oh,
handed
okay,
me
then
a
I'll plant
bean,
the
I
second
handed.
bean.
Okay, so Barrow
Oh,
with
cool.
this...
Then I'll plant the second bean.
Okay,
But
Barrow's
Avon
plant...
can check my character's pockets. I don't have a bean.
Alright,
Well,
Uh,
I thought you were asking for another bean.
are you doing this by the campfire at all, Barrow, or no?
I'm gonna stand a couple feet away, like 10 feet
Before
away.
some mushrooms pop up into the campfire.
Okay,
Exactly.
you do the same
Yeah,
process
make it
again.
20 feet away.
Alright, 20 feet away, you do the same process again. Roll me a d100.
Let's go 69.
75. Roll me a 1d10.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh boy. It's really exciting because it's taking a while for it to roll for me.
You know, it did that when I
So
rolled a
it's very
D311.
4.
There it goes. A 4.
Alright, you watch that coming out of the ground is a tree. And on the tree's branches are about 24 apricots.
Whoa.
Let me roll one of my own. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of fruit. And you watch as soon as this tree immediately pops up in this hellscape, it begins to start dying.
I'll start taking off. I'll tell everyone to start
Yeah,
taking off
let's
the
do that.
apricots and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
gonna grab some apricots as well.
Oh, yes.
Free rations, baby.
There are
Okay.
apricots, and now I have one apple and
Yeah, I still have an apple too.
that's the fun.
All right, there's 24 apricots split. Crickendalt, he's never seen a tree before like that.
I'll make sure to give him 3 apricots.
He's like, oh wow. Usually we only have demons grow on trees here, so.
Demons grow on trees?
These are trees from the
To be fair, you guys did meet him at the spawning
You
trees.
did meet him and.
Yeah, but I didn't know they. Right. I didn't know they grew on the trees. I thought they just spawned and there happened to be trees there, so they're just spawning trees.
Demons grow from trees.
No, they spawned off the trees.
Demons
That's
come up.
wild.
Demons spawn a lot of ways in hell.
Yeah, no. But
Uh,
anyways, Mordenkainen.
Well, you guys, you need some more time, so I was gonna say you guys do your long rest now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
would
Okay.
be nice.
yeah.
All right. Now then,
How many
You
rations
probably
did we get
could
from
use
those
some
apricots?
extra.
I will actually say for one apricot is not equal to 1 ration. So how much do I want to?
Because a ration is a day's worth of food.
Yeah,
so-
I'm going to say you
Hmm.
need at least 6
4
apricots.
apricots? So, yeah,
Does
that makes
each
sense.
fruit do something different?
We'll find out.
Next time.
We didn't get the magical apple one, unfortunately. We got the
Well,
apricots one.
No one has casted detect magic, so I cannot say what.
Oh
Can I
yeah, I
eat
guess
an
I'll do that
apricot?
right now. I'll
I just
cast
wanna eat-
detect
I
magic
just
on
wanna
the
eat
Wow.
apricots.
Wow. Metagaming.
All right, you eat an apricot. It's a regular old apricot, and like I said, you need at least 6 to count as a ration.
No, that's.
Uh-huh.
And now you have food poisoning.
No, you do not have.
I
food
mean,
poisoning.
it can't be any worse than that time my stomach exploded.
Oh,
so-
okay, that one was funny.
Yeah, those
That
eggs
was
are
hilarious.
great and terrible.
How many apricots did we all get?
There was 24 in total. 3 were given to Crickendalt, so 23 you guys can split amongst the 5 of you. And Lulu.
Also,
21.
Avon, you'll be happy to know that I've ordered a new audio setup, so I'll no longer be quiet for you, probably.
Well, that's 7 each, right?
Thank you.
23 divided
No.
by 5 is
No, it's
4.7.
21 because there was 24.
Oh, that's right. There was 24,
Oh.
20. Yeah.
Minus 3 is 21 divided by.
Yeah, you each get 4,
Four.
and the leftover one goes to Lulu.
So I have 3 of them.
Wait, so everybody gets 4 rations?
Well, no, 4 apricots.
4
I will be nice if you eat all 4. They will count as 1 ration.
Okay, I'll use all 4 for my
I'll
ration
just
for
use
this.
mine
when we
for my
sleep.
long rest. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do something, Barrow. Nothing happens, Barrow, when you eat all 4.
Oh, good. Fuck. I also casted detect magic on them.
Oh.
Were they magical?
2 of them are magical.
Oh, fuck. Wait, which ones were magical?
Crickendalt has 1 of them. Zaos has the other.
Crickendall, Zaos, you each have 1 magical apricot, and I'll point out the ones that are magical.
Crickendalt
I'll
says,
just say,
There's certain
I know.
apricots.
Thank you.
Alright. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So, you need people to take watch.
I'll take a
I'll
watch.
take watch.
I will also take watch.
Alright, Barrow does. I'm assuming you're casting the thing you usually do, Barrow.
Yes, of course.
Right.
I will do it. Just so we know what it does. It's been a while. It's been at least 2 weeks since we've done it. Which one
Okay,
is it?
so-
Hearth of Moonlight
We're-
and Shadow.
Faith in the thing. I'd like to tell people that we saw ending.
Alright.
Oh, him.
Yeah,
Isn't he like part of that like task force thing?
he is. Not of his
Oh.
own volition, really, though. Which
He
makes
didn't-
sense.
Oh,
He
that's
didn't
good.
capture you?
No, he's not bad.
You will remember, Teralyn, he considered doing it at one point, though, but...
I know, but I knew he wouldn't. Okay,
mean,
I
he
have
is-
the
I mean, I'd
utmost
say he's a
faith
bad
in
guy.
ending.
He is
TBH.
bad.
He's
but
not.
He's a real bad
I
character.
wouldn't say
You're
he's
one to
bad.
talk, Breeni.
I mean, I am one to talk. Yeah, sure.
Honestly, if he would have tried to take you, I would have cast Hold Person as a real, because Warcaster.
Cause Warcast.
Hell
But
yeah.
he wasn't going.
Because forecast.
Okay, so Breeni and Barrow are taking watch. Who else?
Me.
Vaelith and
I mean, do we need more than 3 people?
Lulu.
okay, yeah, Lulu
I'll
would
do
take
it.
Yes,
no.
yes, I want
No,
Lulu
I'll
to take
do
watch.
it.
Okay,
Lulu's taking the last
Let
watch.
Lulu do it. I want her to do it.
Then she
Uh,
can have
Breeni,
us watch. That's fine.
roll me a perception check, Breeni.
+5 also for your perception check. So it's an 18.
All right.
Were the beans the same episode when we went to Candlekeep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were no, they were before that.
The episode.
Yeah,
before.
because there was the
It was at
session.
the end of my introduction, basically.
Okay.
Okay, with an 18, Breeni, you don't really see a whole lot. The tower's still there. Ubbalax kind of come in and out, but that's really about it.
Mhm.
All right, so now we go to Barrow. 24. plus
29.
5. Barrow, you notice. You guys are about like. No, you're part. Yeah, you do notice everything parked out here. About southways, you see, funny enough, a Devil's Ride, like that same, kind of like your car, and it
Is
has.
there anyone in it?
Yeah, there is someone in it. What appears to be a bearded devil, and the car also seems to have the number 8 written on it.
Huh. Frick, it's. Wasn't there one of them that was like. Where are they riding to? Like, where are they going?
They just seem to be kind of riding like down this way. They could be heading up to the Emporium, but you have no idea. They could be
I
going
guess it's
to.
fine.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I can't really catch them. I could go out on my Devil's Ride and chase them, but like, do I really want to like do a side quest right now? Not really.
Okay. That's not. All right then. Vaelith, you are up.
Oh, perception.
Yeah, perception.
+5.
Perception.
Okay.
28.
You're gonna be at 33. You also see fucking everything. That's so you notice the Devil's Ride 2 driving out with the 8. It seems to be
Is it just
going. Yeah.
Where's it going?
Seems to be going up this way.
So where we were like here.
You're like in these brushes over here by the tower.
Okay, and they're just heading away from it?
Yeah, kinda.
Huh. And then,
Alright.
I mean, they're not doing anything that I can see, right?
Not really.
I get it.
I mean-
might have been
I mean, with your 33, like, yeah, you see them.
What do you mean 33?
You get a
you get a
plus 5 because
perception?
of you get a plus 5 because of
Oh.
Pharaoh's thing. Yeah. At
But
one
with-
point, I will say, Vaelith, because if you're 33, at one point it does stop. The driver does get out. He looks. He sees you. You see him. And then he just gets back in his car and drives.
If he sees me
Well,
and doesn't come
She's
towards us-
inside the bubble.
Oh wait. That's
So
right. You're in
It'd
the.
be hard for.
I mean,
Alright.
I don't exit the bubble if he's not doing anything. We're just already.
Yeah. That's really about it, though. He just drives off.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll also point out, Vaelith, you do see that the Uggaloths still come to the Tower of Urm, but eventually they all do stop. They all kind of just seem to be sitting by. Now for Lulu's turn.
Let's go, Lulu.
The optimal.
Alright. Well, so that happens.
Lulu
Now-
rolled a nat 20.
No. But we gotta do usual thing. Hey, Teralyn.
Hey.
Find yourself
Hey.
in that same council room you were in before. Except the only people who seem to be there are Sammy and the sexy man, Orin. You see Orin, writing on his clipboard. Listen, Sammy. I think it's about time you maybe do something about those pesky adventurers. I mean, Belain and Ending have already made their moves, and Haramon's already sent out one of his best. I know if you do something, though, that's, you know, you probably have the best chance of success. You usually sound replied up, Orin, you just don't understand. I mean, first of all, Belain and Ending, are they really going to do anything? I highly doubt Ending's going to do anything. Even want to be here. Belain, I feel like she's just more focused on her revenge and her new girlfriend, if anything. So, Aramon's the only one who really cares, and he's not going to bust his ass to do this. Besides, we have other things to worry about. Seems like something seems amiss here. Avernus. Can't put my finger on it. But Sammy, please, though, as you see, Orin just continues to kind of push Sammy to make some sort of plan. But eventually, your old friend Zariel does walk in, Teralyn. Sammy, I do think it would be wise if you listen to your receptionist about doing this. Sammy just kind of pauses, like, oh, Zariel, good to see you. You can roll me an insight check on that, Teralyn.
Yeah, I'll roll it. Insight, yeah?
11.
Oof.
Can't really
Good
read
roll.
much of the situation right now. You're a little bit flabbergasted. As Haramon comes up too and is like, that's right, Sammy. We need to get rid of... You have a job to do, Sammy. Which you've been assigned, so you best do it. Besides, you made the deal. You know, in exchange for your new life and new powers, you gotta just play by the rules, alright? Sammy kind of is a little bit aghast, but he's just like, well, alright. Dario kind of looks to both of them, kind of like, are you sure this is, whatever this is, Haramon, you do not need me for? At which point Haramon's like, no, Dario, we'll be fine. We have other things to talk about. I'm just glad you're here to help me get Sammy to, get off his ass a bit. At which point Sammy's like, hey now, Haramon. Done a lot of good work here. Remember the shit with Arkhan? Who was it who came up with that? I was able to convince Victusa to help us out, get our way in. I'd like to see you guys try and pull that off. Haramon seems a little bit pissed, with Zario just kind of like, enough. Sammy, do what you do best. Or come up with whatever plan you got. Which Sammy says, I will. As for you, Orin, as Zario calls out to Orin, you have a new assignment. We have a very uncooperative prisoner that we've captured, and we need your help, convincing him to stop being such a pain, if you get my drift. At which point Orin is like, oh yes, mistress, that can be done. And they all begin to disperse after that, at which point the dream ends. Hey, good thing you're here, Breeni, because you also have a dream.
Hey, it's been a while.
Breeni, you find yourself in basically a tundra, a snowy tundra. A dark, large tower stands, about a couple, 100 feet away. You recognize it. That place with the mirror before.
Yeah.
You're freezing. You are very cold.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. You see, walking out of the snow is Rigorath, the Cambion with the frozen face. His scream face. He gets a pot of hot water, dumps it on his frozen face, and he's like, well done for the work you did back at the pit.
It was pretty easy, considering.
Alright. Did the job well and kept Pink alive, so I might as well tell you how to free Ubbalax. You see Breen as his face freezes, at which point he dumps more hot water on himself. Breeni, Ubbalax must swear fealty to Mephistopheles. You know, if you say Mephistopheles, Breeni, he's supposed to say is great. You know, you ask Breeni, who would do anything for Mephistopheles? He's supposed to say, I would do anything for Mephistopheles. And once Ubbalax shows his fealty, he will be free. Understand?
Yep.
Alright.
Sounds easy enough.
Very well. If you're ever in the business to do more deals for Mephistopheles in the hopes of acquiring new power or whatever you want, whatever is your fancy, we'll be in touch. At which point he walks way back into the snow. Unfortunately, Breeni, the dream does not immediately end, so you basically dream yourself freezing your ass off the rest of the day.
As he walks away, I'll say, I might have to take you up on that.
You hear water splashing, and then you hear, good. Got it? Alright.
It's my
Hell yeah, you got a
favorite thing that
contractor,
this guy
Breeni.
has
Good
to pour
job.
water on his face to talk.
Okay, so. You guys all awake. Good news, long rest. All your HP, all your spell slots are back.
Yeah.
Yes, all my spell slots.
Alright. You do hear, as you all awaken, barring you guys talking about something, a Ubbalax does come over, telling you that Mordenkainen is ready.
Alright, here we go.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Randomness, my favorite.
So,
Spin the wheel.
always about spinning that wheel, ain't shit, Barrow. Alright. So Mordenkainen, from the top of his tower, says, alright, so here is how this will work. You guys will be presented with 5 powerful and random magic items. If you desire, you can veto them. Up to 3 vetoes, if none of you want them.
3 vetoes
Be-
total or 3?
Total.
Total, so amongst the 5 of you. Do be
Sounds
aware.
good.
Do be aware. If you do veto an item, you must keep the new one.
Sounds good.
All right.
So it's not like you can veto, like one person can veto 3 items.
No.
Well, I mean, no. It has to be a group effort. So you need at least a majority to veto one item.
Yeah.
It's like 5 spots, and you can't veto a spot more than once.
All right. So we'll go down the list. We'll have Vaelith up first. So Vaelith,
1d100.
one.
I see
D100.
Breeni should go first, because Breeni was the one who had the hand. I am not.
Okay, Breeni,
So,
go.
wait, okay.
No. Okay, Breeni, do you want to go first, or would you let Vaelith go
Sorry,
first?
Vaelith.
Oh no, I was just confused because I didn't hear what dice Avon told.
It would have been one D100.
I'll go first.
Okay, Breeni, roll me a D100. 32. Sounds. Out of the tower, flying in the box, is a chain shirt. Mordenkainen pipes up. I see you got standard chain armor, +1, of course. So it gives you some benefit if you're not really proficient in much armor.
And I will go into the handbook and tell you how much the AC is for chain.
Well, what is it medium or is it heavy?
It's medium armor.
Yeah,
Is it chain mail or a chain shirt?
chain shirt.
It's 14 plus a dex modifier up to a maximum.
So it's 15 AC off the bat +2, so maximum
No, it's
17.
It's 14.
Well, it's a +1.
Yeah, I
it's-
know. It's 14. I already
added
put
on.
it in the
Oh, you add that in, so it could be max 16 AC
maximum of 16.
for people who are proficient in medium armor.
I mean, this doesn't help me much considering I don't have this proficiency. But if anyone else would want it.
Nope. I
Someone's
do
edge
not
of
have.
value on,
I'm not good with that kind of stuff.
I don't believe I am either.
Teralyn, can you wear armor that's this heavy? Well,
I can, but I don't think it's better than mine.
Well, let's hold off and see what everyone else gets and see if we
yeah,
want to
we'll see
veto
what
this.
everybody else-
All right.
Yeah.
So now we'll do Vaelith. Roll me a D100. 18. You guys are rolling pretty low.
Look, I don't even want to talk about low rolls.
All right.
Listen,
What comes out is a set of
I don't want to
plates,
talk.
a set of plate armor.
Can't wear.
Oh.
Nobody can wear that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, as he begins to talk, well, this armor, in fact, both while being very powerful, also makes you resistant to a certain type of damage, bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. It is armor of vulnerability.
Is it or and?
And right?
No, or so you can choose which damage type to be resistant to.
Can you change the resistances on like a long rest or whatever?
No.
Oh, okay.
You decide once and you're done.
I mean, I could take.
Can you wear heavy armor, Teralyn?
This
No,
is
but I
plate
could
armor.
take.
Yes. It's not half plate or breastplate. It's plate.
Next.
But anyways, no. Teralyn with Barrow.
Alright, Barrow, roll me a D100.
Get a
69, 69, 69.
Get a
Let's go.
100. Howard.
Come on, you can do it.
15.
15.
Nope.
Let's
Honestly,
not that.
If literally any of us could use the heavy armor or like the plate armor, that's pretty.
Alright.
She
I
was like,
swear, you guys are just
scared
rolling on the
of
fucking
triangle.
you're rolling on the fucking armor table right now. A set of adamantium armor
Whoa.
comes out.
Dude,
Oh wow.
Wow.
is that
It's
heavy armor?
breastplate adamantium armor.
You've got to be fucking
You're
kidding
gonna
me.
give that to
I
me,
could
right?
definitely use that.
Yeah,
Look,
definitely
for
use
sure.
that armor.
I
So, not only does Mordenkainen point out that's one of the toughest materials out there in the world, that while wearing it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit. So,
Oh, I could do
Wow, that's really
that.
nice.
I could do that for anybody 5 times a day.
but no, this
Really?
armor literally determines that crits won't really affect them.
I have more
I
health.
guess that doesn't
That's
affect
quite
me.
nice.
How much health do you have, Teralyn?
74.
You have 1 more hit point than me.
I have
Wow.
the most health.
What kind of
It
what
is
kind
breast.
of armor is adamantine?
Adamantine, it's like a metal.
It's medium armor.
It's
Breastplate
breastplate
is
armor.
medium. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it plus? It's
Okay,
not plus
cool.
1. Like it. the AC.
It's medium, but you also don't have disadvantage on stealth, which I do right now.
I have disadvantage on stealth as well. It doesn't give you. Does it give you a +1, Avon?
It is not. So the benefit you get from it's just it's
Is the
adamantium
critical
though.
hit rate.
It is
Yeah.
adamant. That's pretty
I don't
good.
think I can wear this.
Pretty good. Pretty valuable.
No, because it has metal on it.
Why don't we get Teralyn to get her item as well, and we'll decide.
All right, D100, Teralyn.
Don't get fucking
Hi,
armor,
hi, hi,
please.
hi. Yeah, please don't
Please
get
roll like a 100. Thank you.
You're gonna get 16. Watch.
Adamantine armor.
I have been
Hi.
rolling low all day. I'm so worried.
Well, we're about to find out 82.
82. Let's go. We're
Gotta
far away
be
from the
off the
armor.
armor
Finally,
table.
seeing
Alright.
different.
It's fucking beans.
You watch
It's a bag of beans.
coming out. So you see a metal staff come out. No, sorry, no, that's not metal. A wooden staff come out. This is a staff of healing. 10 charges, in which case you can use the charges in it to cast things like Cure Wounds, Lesser Restoration, or even Mass Cure Wounds. And that charges, you regain charges daily at dawn. However,
Ooh,
only be
that's really
attuned-
nice.
it can only be attuned by a bard, cleric, or a druid.
So it's only useful for Barrow. Not...
Yeah.
You know what, Teralyn, because you are Divine Soul and have access to cleric spells, I will say you can.
Hell
You could attune to it as well.
That's a good one. We got a good one. That's pretty good. We're
Yeah,
not
that-
beating that at least.
It's okay.
All right.
It's pretty good. I mean, like, it's pretty good.
I will send you the full-on descriptions after the session, so you know
Let's go on
exactly.
to Zeus's item.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a D100. 56.
It's not armor, hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's a shield.
Dirty. It talks too, but it's really annoying.
No, it's
It's like the bane of Bloodlines.
I hate to tell you this, good sir, but it appears this armor was specially made for you as +1 leather armor. So.
Ha!
Oh,
That's exactly the same as the armor Zaos has, right?
No, he doesn't have armor.
It's
He has
just-
Zaos has bracers of defense on right now, which gave him already his original his AC from when he wore armor.
Studded leather. armor.
I could use that. I'm wearing leather at the moment. I could use that.
I thought Zaos was studded leather.
It's happened a while ago, so we'll talk about it later. But Zaos currently does not wear armor. He has bracers on instead.
that is true.
Oh.
Okay, so in total,
So,
you guys got a +1 armor chain
4
shirt.
armors. Jesus.
Yeah. An adamantium armor breastplate, staff of healing, a +1 leather armor, and I'm forgetting the last one.
why don't I replace
also
have
my
a
item?
+1
I don't
Oh, the
even
armor of
remember what my
vulnerability.
item-
Armor of vulnerability.
That's not what I got. I got like a +1 chain.
Okay, roll
Yeah,
me
there
a
was
D-
also the chain.
No, these are no. I'll let you know right now, Kuna. There's some damn good things on this list. You guys have just gotten shit luck.
Rare item.
Yeah, we.
I mean,
We should
I
just
mean,
roll
mine
the
was pretty
the
cool.
3 armors that aren't adamantine, right?
Yeah.
No.
that was-
I do want that one.
Yeah,
I think we should roll the staff, honestly.
We do have a lot of healing is the thing.
Yeah.
question is, do you want more
I mean,
healing?
between
Particularly
Barrow and.
more healing.
Okay, so first
Because
off,
it would be.
Wait,
it would
question
be
about the staff.
what is it?
like an.
Can you cast the thing as a bonus action? Or is it a
Would it be
regular
a
action?
regular action?
It'd have to be a
Yeah,
regular.
word.
It would have to be a regular action to
And
spend
it's
one of
healing
charges.
word, not
Okay.
cure wounds.
Yeah, so it has 10 charges. You can do things like cure wounds, less restoration, or mass cure wounds.
Yeah, basically the higher level spell, the more charges you use.
Yeah,
But and it has 10 charges.
yeah, 10 charges, and they refresh daily. And
Yeah.
of course, the one drawback is if you spend all of your charges out like in one day, you do have to roll a d20, and if you roll a 1, you lose the staff.
Oh, that's not.
So if
So,
you're
right.
really greedy with it, you will lose it.
So we
Yeah.
re-rolled the heavy armor, that +1 medium armor.
Yes, the heavy
So-
plate,
I'll say so.
the
You have
chainmail, and the staff.
Yeah.
so
and
chain
the
shirt.
staff.
You guys got the
I'm down with that.
armor of
Yeah.
vulnerability. You
I
got.
probably could have sold that armor of
Adam, man.
vulnerability.
I'm going to put your.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Look. What if we
Um,
get something better?
Staff of.
No.
I know. I'm just writing.
You're
I'm writing them down
like-
so I know. Yeah.
As a note, plate armor is worth 1,500 gold pieces by it.
It'd be like that.
Okay. So chain shirt right off the back. You're rerolling.
Yeah, definitely
Okay,
the
yeah.
chain shirt's getting
Yeah.
rerolled.
Greenie, since you rolled chain shirt, roll me a D100 again.
Armor of vulnerability.
Yeah, you get the vulnerability.
That's the
Yeah.
plate.
High roll,
armor.
high roll, high roll.
25.
And
Okay.
to be
Uh,
fair,
It might be off the
That's
table.
tight.
Oh, all right, Breenie. Outcomes to you is a bull.
Oh.
So let me.
Excuse me?
It is a bull.
I do have
Um,
this ability, so to be fair, the adamantine armor isn't that useful.
You only get 3 vetoes. Remember, that is a bowl of commanding water elementals. So when you fill the bowl with
Ooh.
water, you can speak the bowl's command word and summon a water element.
That is awesome.
So Zaos, I think we should trade. I think you'd like this a lot.
That is very tempting, actually. I'm not sure how good water elemental would be in hell.
A water element.
I
Yeah.
think
They're
that's
pretty good.
right?
Let's see how the other rerolls.
They
play
take a
out,
lot of
but
damage.
Water elementals.
I may think.
Yes,
Okay.
why don't we get more magic?
So,
Um,
all right. So chain
Well, we
shirt has
can't
been
veto
replaced with
it,
a bowl.
so
So
it's-
we rolled the chain shirt, correct?
Yes, that was a chain shirt.
I'd say the staff of healing next.
How do you ban someone from?
Yeah.
Or-
Wait, why?
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Sure.
So from what I know right now, you guys are keeping the letter and the adamant. That's for sure.
For sure.
Okay, so you're gonna roll staff of healing then, Teralyn?
Yeah.
All right. D100.
Come on. It's rolling.
Can
Enduring.
we agree if we get a duplicate?
Hey, another high
93.
roll.
If
Is
we
that the
get a
beans number?
duplicate, can we not have a duplicate?
Yeah, no, I've already decided if you roll something you already got, I would
Okay, thank God.
All right, you give up the staff, and in exchange you get sure, 3.
Fireball staff.
It is
What?
a wooden wand comes out, and which point you hear Mordenkainen says that is a wand of enemy detection. 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge to speak its command word. And for the next minute, you know the direction of the nearest creature hostile to you within 60 feet. That's distance from you. The wand can sense the presence of hostile creatures that are ethereal, visible, disguised, or hidden, as well as those in plain sight. And of course, the effect ends
That's
shuffled into 1.
So we traded a wand for a worse one.
No, you trade a staff for a wand.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool, though.
Worse one.
I kind of see
Yeah.
it's better.
Like detecting people
I'm
in
gonna be
other
honest.
It's about
planes
the same.
is pretty
level.
cool.
So-
yeah.
Thing is, I don't know. The adamantine armor, because of the skill that I have, isn't as useful as it would be otherwise. Because anybody within 30 feet of me, I can just say, no, you don't get crit.
Well,
Yeah, but it's still like forever.
Okay, I'm
Like,
roll the
it's-
armor
like,
of
it's still-
vulnerability.
No,
we don't need it.
No, Barrow. Wait, who got?
We
Who got
don't
the,
need
I
to
got
carry
it.
around heavy armor.
All right, Vaelith, roll me a D100. 82.
That's a duplicate, I think. Yeah, it's
That is
duplicate.
that's a staff of healing again. So yeah, you gave up that opportunity under D100.
That's
10.
a 10.
Yeah.
Roll me a D8.
Armor of healing.
No armor of healing. D8. 6.
Bagpipes of the
Magic bean.
No magic beans.
Potion.
You watch coming out is 6. Make it. It's a figurine of like a nice glass figurine of an ox dog, so black and whatnot. So, yeah, Mordenkainen pipes up. This Onuak statuette of the dog can become a mastiff for up to 6 hours. The mastiff has an intelligence of 8 and can speak common. It also has dark vision out to a range of 60 feet and can see invisible creatures and objects within that range. And once it has been used, it can't be used again until 7 days have passed. So you basically have a way to summon a dog familiar.
Okay, this is my dog. I'm keeping it forever.
It's also a talking dog too. Just remember that.
Yeah, it's my
If I'm
dog.
giving you the
keeping
adamantium,
it
you're giving me that dog. Okay.
No, you're not giving me the adam.
I would like the adamantium. And
Ah.
you can have my
I
Yeah.
basically
Perfect.
already have better adam, that like better version of.
Look, disadvantage on stealth checks. I'm already at a disadvantage. Really,
I also have disadvantage.
I
on stealth
roll
checks,
shit
so-
at stealth checks every time.
Stealth
Alright, let me
Make
just
sure you
write
have
this
the
down.
adamantium.
Punk's dog.
Would
Okay.
you like this wand?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
I have
I'll
a
take that.
dog.
Alright, that is the correct term of the item you just got. You got a figurine of wondrous power, the Onk's dog.
I'm just calling it an onyx dog.
Okay. I'm assuming, Zaos, did you take the bowl and give Breeni the leather armor?
I think that's the plan. Yeah.
Okay.
Bet.
Teralyn gets the adamantium armor, which is the breastplate.
I want to see the list of.
And then
magic
Barrow gets the wand of enemy detection. So after later today or probably tomorrow, I'm not starving after the session. I will send you the full-on descriptions of the items. You will need to all take a long rest to attune to them. Except for the armor.
What does
The armor
mine do?
your letter armor?
Yeah, I'm joking. No.
No.
The armor peeps, you can just choose to don it now and get your armor benefits. The wand, dog, and bull, you will need either a short or long rest to attune to them.
And keep in mind, you can only attune to 3 items at a time.
That is true, and I know
I
Zaos
have 3
already,
attuned actually.
like, with the wand now too.
Yeah, 3 now with the wand.
I know Zaos only has 1.
Because of the
attuned, right?
bagpipes,
Yeah.
the shield, and now the wand.
Okay. Zaos has his mask, and I think now the bull. Is that correct, Zaos?
Yeah, that's correct.
His
And
the box?
bracer's not attuned.
Who has the box?
oh, that's the bracer. Yeah.
Oh.
Nobody has the box anymore.
Yeah. You guys give it away.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
we
Zaos has the bracers, the mask, and now the bull. Vaelith
I'm
has.
The Onyx dog.
That's
Do
actually.
I have to attune to my armor?
No, you just have to
Does
don
that
it.
count or something?
Because
Okay.
my mace isn't attuned, it's just a +1.
Yeah, that's how I also operate. That's how Zaos's magic dust works too.
Yeah.
Just an item.
What's adamantium armor stats?
Do I get bonus for breastplate?
For the breastplate, it's 14 plus dex up to a maximum of 2. I
Dex?
think
Con.
plus dex.
It have to be dex. It's usually dex.
It's always dex for armor unless you do unarmored. Because my half plate is 15 plus dex, I think.
All right.
15 plus dex.
So with that all
How
done,
much dex do you have, Teralyn?
1.
I'm just curious. Oh, sweet, you got 15 on your AC.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
so as Mordenkainen kind of says, well, luck was sort of in your favor. As he chuckles to himself a bit. Well, best of luck, all of you. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Avon, I have to know before we move on, were beans on the list and how many times?
I do not think beans were on that list.
I'm upset.
No, I'm amazed. Like, I don't know what kind of luck you guys. Maybe this game has decided you guys have had too much good luck and gave you less better stuff. There were things like
too much good luck.
there was like boots of speed, mace of terror,
Ugh,
the ion stone,
I wanted the boots of speed.
rope of entanglement.
Damn it.
There was the vicious weapon. The wand of fireballs was on this list. The wand of lightning bolts was on this
I
list.
fucking knew it was.
Wand of fireballs.
I have
is
unlimited
honestly
fireballs, TBH.
Yeah, the horn of Valhalla was on this list too. You guys just did
Can
not
I see
roll
this
well.
magic item list, Avon?
It's
I want to
kinda
see
done-
the good goodies that we missed.
after the session. After the session.
Okay, let's go.
All right,
Tower
and
of
as you guys do begin to leave, the tower actually does it begins to
So
float up a bit and then vanish, and you watch as all the Uggalax that were just chilling there kind of like begin to pack up and leave.
Poor Uggalax. We just eliminated their entire line of.
Nah,
No, he
it
was
seemed
leaving
more. It seemed
anyways.
more or less that Mordenkainen was just about to. I forgot to say this. He did say, "Yeah, probably for the best to get out of here now before it gets real bad." Best of luck to all of you. And tower floats up and vanishes.
Goodbye.
All right.
Well,
Freaking
to the
dolts.
obelisk.
Yeah. Lulu's just kind of like, going to the obelisk nest? Next.
Yes, we should
Yep.
go to the obelisk next.
All right. So I will point out right now, you guys have about 22 hours left. Your little bad boys right now.
You should make it there.
Yeah. It takes about, from what you remember, the 2-hour drive to get to the bridge, and it's an hour walk up to the obelisk. Freaking Dolt has stated that he will watch the cars again.
Thanks, Gryffindor.
No problem.
Don't eat
Good luck,
that
Gryffindor.
magical apricot unless we're here.
All right.
Or unless you need it. You know, things could go rough.
Well, we don't know if it does
Be
anything
safe.
good or bad.
You guys don't
Who's
know.
Crickendudley?
Maybe.
All right, no,
Yeah.
guys, I'll stay safe.
Me
You all-
apple.
You all get through this.
Alright.
Peace.
Why don't we go?
Alright. Hour walk across the thin bridge and to get up to the obelisk. No Akatrax waiting for you at the end of it, luckily.
Thank
And
God.
eventually you guys do. Good old obelisk.
So what was it? Mephistopheles, and then he's supposed to say is great, and then something else after that.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. You see your favorite Balgura demon that Zaos has not summoned. Just kind of sitting there, he's like, Ubbalax. Oh my god. You guys actually came back.
Yeah, we told you. We
Yeah,
would.
we did say we would.
Yes,
Oh,
and
you-
supposedly we have a way to free you.
Oh, alright. Well, you know what? Just as a show of goodwill right from the get-go, I'll give you guys clues on what you're looking for.
Okay.
Like I said before, you're looking for a man named Olanthius, Dario's right-hand man, who probably knows the location of whatever it is you're seeking. He is in a place called... a place called the Crypt of the Hellriders.
Wow, very topical.
Yes.
Cool name, I gotta say.
Yeah. So why the Crypt of the Hellriders is?
Right down here.
Oh, he just, I take out my map and he points.
Yeah, he points at it.
Okay, well,
Alright, now, how do I get out?
you could just
Um,
leave him here. No, I'm joking.
I mean, we could.
No, that's rude.
But we did make a promise. He did keep to his end of the bargain.
It
You
was
have
gotta be
to
pretty mean.
you have to give fealty to Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles.
You have
Yep.
to swear he'll hate Mephistopheles.
Yep.
Alright, how do I, Oh boy, I sure love Mephistopheles. You remember, Breeni, that there's like certain things he has to say.
Could you repeat those?
Already
Okay,
forgot.
First one is Mephistopheles, and he's supposed to say is great. The second one, I don't remember.
The second
I remember the second one. It was like
Okay,
I would do anything for.
Yeah.
Something like that.
it's like, who would you do anything for?
Okay.
Alright, so, come on.
Mephistopheles is.
He's awesome, he's chill,
Nope.
he knows his way around town, he's good,
Oh, almost there. Almost there.
Close.
he's great.
There you go.
Mephistopheles is great.
Who would you do anything for?
Oh, Mephistopheles, of course, I would do anything for him. And as you watch as he says that, shards of black ice go across the 8 standing stones covering him, and proceed to break all of the stones, and the bubble comes down. He's like, I'm free!
Fucking cool.
I'm free! Oh,
I feel like
I
you're
knew
only
it-
free to an extent.
I knew I could trust you guys. That's why I did leave something out. To get into the crypt, you do have to say the password for glory. Like a good thing for glory. I kept that one hidden in case you guys would just try to run, but I'm so glad I know I can trust you. And now I can finally live my life. As soon as he says that, his entire body turns to snow.
I figured that would happen.
Yeah, he
I was
turns
going to do it anyway.
He
At
turns
this point-
to he turns to snow, and then Zaos blasts him, and he just blows into chunks of snow and melts away.
And I pivot on my heel and start walking back to the car.
We can get him another time.
What?
so-
That
Is
was
there
pretty
anything else?
expected. Gotta be.
In the tower, or was it just him?
It's basically an obelisk, so magical experiments can be conducted here, but it was been converted into a prison for him.
I'm assuming the other obelisks were meant for contain.
I mean, it's gotta be more exciting than being here. You know?
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
being trapped in a snow prison better than being
Or
trapped in an
you can
obelisk prison.
walk around and
To be fair, Zaos did get him. He did.
He did blast him with an eldritch blast.
Yeah, is he actually Wait, just for clarity's sake, is he actually dead?
He is
Or
not
did he-
actually
You don't
dead.
know.
He is not actually dead.
No, he poofed. He was transported to the cold place of hell.
Yeah, I feel him.
Alright.
All right, well, we'll get
Do
him one
shit
day.
for
Bruce.
my
We've been
stuff.
planning that for
Yeah.
like 2
Since
episodes.
yes, since we met him.
All right. To speed things along, you guys spent a total of in the course of 4 hours of getting there, talking to him, and then getting back. No real issues. You guys get back to your machines. Quick and Dote's still there. You have 18 hours left on those bad boys, and you've been told where Olanthius. You head over.
How much time do I have left on my temp HP?
It was 24 hours since your time in the Wandering Emporium, so you took about a.
And then we
At
took
least
a long
8 hours
road.
cut off from a rat.
Yeah, and
2
then-
hours in the Wandering Emporium.
Well,
You probably have like.
they're still up for about a few more hours.
Oh yeah.
It lasts 24. So, you guys gonna drive over to the crypt?
Might as well.
All right.
Do we want to do that, or do we want to go to that guy at the Stygian dock? Because he's been waiting for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Quick and Dote.
I guess it's not. It is kind of out of the way.
Yeah, it's kind of alright.
It's a little out of the way. I'm just,
Lulu
you know, I
pipes
feel a
up.
little bad because we said we'd go there.
Lulu pipes up. Don't worry, Barrow. He's a true friend. He can wait for us for as long as it takes.
That's
I mean, it's
true.
not like he's
You're
really
right,
doing anything
Lulu.
better down here.
Lulu's always right.
Lulu is
You're
the most
correct, Lulu.
insightful person in this entire.
All right. So you guys
Well, I
drive.
thought you.
Yeah, you guys drive for about 5-6 hours to the crypt of the Hell Riders. Who is that insight check on?
Nothing. I was just being funny.
Alright. You guys drive by. You know, you see the storms of acid rain coming out here or there. Not a whole much going out. You know, the barren landscapes just seems a little bit more barren today, but that is just how it is.
You know how it be.
Alright.
Barren landscapes.
Alright, Barrow, you're going to die for that one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Note of
Roll a
TPK
death
right
save,
now.
Good luck.
Barry. You
Good
get.
luck, Avon. Good luck.
that. Alright.
I'm
So,
never gonna say
Do
Barry's
your
life
worst.
again. I'm the only other person in this party that can resurrect.
Okay, so you guys approach the crypt of the Hell Rider. Your cartographer's map does open up when you get here, Vaelith. It does say, Dario's fallen companions cannot rest. Nobody can in this nightmare escape. Shuts down. Oh, no one left.
That's all.
Didn't we just take like a long rest?
Why would you
Yes,
take a long
we did.
rest?
No,
Don't
we
even-
did.
No,
Just
we
No, didn't
did.
we just do that?
The map is like nobody
Like-
gets left here.
Oh, that's what you mean.
But
Okay.
like,
technically
but
we
like we
weren't-
got rest.
I've
Alright.
been having pretty restful
In-
sleep for one.
So you guys come up.
I have it.
So,
Oh.
as you guys come to this location, there is acrid smoke that swirls across this barren hill, rising from which, like, there are these giant tombstones. And, in addition to that, are a pair of leaning monoliths, each soaring more than 50 feet to the smoky red sky. Dozens of armored knights kneel in motionless reverence before the monoliths, between which a set of onyx steps leads down under the hill. So, these dead knights, and since you've all been to Elturol at this point, have the symbol of Elturol in them. And as you continue to stop and walk towards the gates, come across a door. Sorry, let me just.
Oh no. What was it for Valhalla?
For glory.
Oh glory.
For honor.
Can you guys see the map?
Yes, we can.
Alright, welcome to the crypt of the Hell Riders.
Go Vaelith, which sucks.
Very
I'm in
small.
for it. Yep, I'm
Yeah,
in
you
for it.
guys walk down this narrow corridor.
One by
Breen-
one.
Brainy, I'm in front. You should
Oh,
Yeah,
another
but-
dungeon.
Get
So-
out
Hell
of the face,
yeah.
Brainy.
A pair of basilisk
I mean,
doors
Brainy
block the
can share
passage
that
ahead.
with you.
The surface on
Oh.
these doors are
Oh.
engraved with a relief
Barrow
of the knights locked into combat with a devil, and both wield burning swords. So, yeah, this I don't know if any of you heard that because you were all just talking, but
Sorry, I really
No, I
was
didn't
not
heard
paying
it.
attention. I'm so sorry.
No, the
Okay.
door doesn't open.
So it is a pair of basilisk doors that block the passage ahead, and their surfaces are engraved with the relief of a knight locked in combat with a devil. Both wield burning swords.
Vaelith just kind of mumbles for glory under her breath, like,
And with that, my
"For
friend,
glory."
Does it
the doors do begin to slide open, and then we reveal some area.
Bah.
No,
Hey, just before we go on, do we want to be sneaky?
no,
I can be sneaky now.
I can't be.
I'm always
sneaky.
sneaky.
You go.
I
You
mean,
do
you
what you want
can
to
if
do.
you roll well.
You do what you want to do, Barrow.
I mean, I can stick ahead if you guys
I
want.
mean-
we can. Let's just be sneaky, you know. Let's just be sneaky. Yes, yeah, I'm sneaky.
It's actually a pretty good self love for you.
I was gonna cast a spell.
Well, you will
It's the
you can
same.
cast it afterwards, and it still takes effect.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
all right, Barrow casts Pass Without Trace.
I miss
So-
having.
So can I just like peer around each corner? Yeah, look into the.
All right, roll me a perception check.
Oh, I'm gonna roll you a perception check. There's a 13.
All right,
That's what it is.
since you're just, do you have dark vision?
You should.
You should. You're a fucking dark elf.
Avon knows the answer to that question.
All right, so with your 13, you can see up to this much more.
Oh yeah.
All right, now the self checks. I think it was they. I'll need Teralyn, Zaos, and Barrow and Lulu to roll me their spells. I already got Breeni.
Oh yeah, is Crookendall coming?
Fuck it.
He's staying behind to watch the cars.
You got a 14 though, Teralyn.
I know. But look at that roll. Every
27 for
time.
Zaos.
The
I already
worst.
rolled Lulu's. All right.
Nice.
Barrow, good roll.
31 for me.
Yeah, Barrow, if surprisingly, is the most sneakiest out of all of you. As you walk this way, Vaelith.
I start walking that way.
All right. I will show you.
Let's go, everybody.
Oh god.
You come into this room, Vaelith,
Mhm.
and there are these large iron burial urns that are positioned reverently throughout the hall, each engraved with a noble coat of arms from the city of Elturol, and
Hmm.
polished swords, lances, and shields hang from racks on the walls.
Can I just cast detect magic, and I'm just gonna keep concentrating on it.
Sure,
I'm not
yeah.
casting.
all the urns glow immediately.
What kind of magic?
Oh shit.
I want to say
Abjury.
necromancy, but I don't know if that's correct.
Is it like funeral rite kind of?
Kinda.
Then it'd be probably abjuration.
Abjurationist, but they do glow.
Okay.
Alright,
And I just
Lulu's
keep
going.
walking.
Okay. So,
Split
In
the
the-
party.
Split the party.
alright.
They're great.
So, as Vaelith, Barrow, and Lulu go into this room, Breeni leads Teralyn, Zaos, and
Both
Come on,
the
Zaos.
healers are going in one group.
you come into this room.
Well, y'all won't be sneaky also if you go that way.
Guys,
You'll be
letting-
out of my radius.
We're
Look.
pretty sneaky. We're pretty sneaky.
Alright,
As long as Teralyn stays in the back.
Breeni, you see, as I said before, same large iron burial urns, along with the decked out, the symbol of Elturol and the art, like the weapons and armor and stuff hanging on the walls.
Hmm.
Passageway seems to go down this way.
I hate that we're splitting up.
Shouldn't split up.
Alright, I need
Okay,
people.
well, if I see people not coming our direction, I guess I turn around.
I mean,
Barrow-
are we saying not to split the party in character?
Yeah.
Yes.
we
Then
shouldn't
that's
split
fine.
up.
Okay.
So which direction are we going?
All right, everybody's go. Okay,
Good direction.
We'll just
Follow-
bump into each other in the hallway.
yeah.
We had stealth. Shouldn't we have gotten away without everyone else noticing us, including the people in our?
I mean, let me make a perception.
Yeah, it's a bit too late for that, my friend.
Exactly. No, you don't escape my view.
I mean, Zaos.
Except
Actually, you
Barrow
match with
escapes
Zaos, yeah.
my view.
But Barrow's already with you. All right. So, as I said before, large iron barrel urns decked out. They do glow magically. Vaelith.
I don't tell anybody that. I just keep walking.
All right. Did
I'm
anybody else
assuming
do
it's
anything?
just kind of a funeral rite kind of.
Did anyone else do anything in the room?
I'm gonna go touch this pot.
No.
All right.
Oh,
Zaos, you go to touch the. That is the wrong thing.
why are you like this, Sal?
Because it's funny.
It's very
Alright.
on character.
It is very on character. As you touch the pot, and immediately 3 ghosts emerge from them.
Oh god.
Oh, it was necromancy.
Can they see
Okay.
us because we're stealthy?
They see Zaos and they're like, "Who goes there?"
Just passersby. I seen your nice urns and I was just admiring.
Nice, he says as the ghosts kind of look to each other and kind of laugh a little bit. They are not nice. They are prison cells.
Prison cells. Oh.
You're out of the room. Go away.
No, I mean, I was standing there waiting for everybody. Everybody
Yeah,
just stopped.
I think noticing the 3 flying ghosts is a big deal. Say, do you care to listen to our story?
Yes, I'd love to.
Alright, here comes more plot.
Do they say that in character?
Well, not really.
Yes. They
Alright.
say,
Here comes
here's more
more
plot. Here you go. They were
They
actually
say-
talking about their grave plots.
We were those who served Zariel, the 9 Hells soldiers who fought in her crusade, died. While many of our compatriots fled, we were either stayed or were left behind. But eventually we died. And Zariel's own crusade ended in failure, as she and many of her other top leaders gave into evil, became fiends.
Checks out.
Yes, currently, one of our own, one of those same generals, Olanthius, helps run this place. And but the ghosts all chime in unison, but he is noble. He chooses to face death and embrace tyranny. Daria would not let him go so easily, so she kept him, saved him, turned him into something else entirely. We are all bound here to serve Zariel. We do not know why, but it is, while we are not punished like the betrayers, we are kept here for eternity. Tell us, young man, as they look to you, Zaos. For though you have awoken us, will you help us find rest and be set free?
I was just about to suggest that. How may we help you finally go to...
Alright, so they all kind of,
Uh,
they're all kind of sad at first, but they all seem to kind of smile a bit. Somewhere in this chamber, our names are marked. And because our names are marked, we are here bound. You can eliminate that marking, cross us from the list, then we should be able to be free. Olanthius is not here currently, but we do know that he does despise Zariel and the order she has set up. He could help you if you can find some way to get him here. Maybe if you can find his chambers, you'll find a way to alert him of your presence.
So
Yeah,
he's
look around.
Sounds good.
he's like not.
He's not here. Right
he's
now.
not here, but he's
Can I
trying
start
to think
looking
of how to
around
phrase
for
this. I can't remember the word. He like is controlling himself. He has a hold of himself.
Sorta. You're not exactly sure. Like,
Well, that's what I'm asking them.
yeah.
There's a word that I'm trying
Yeah.
to use, and
So-
I can't think of the word.
Think about Haruman. You've seen him the most, Teralyn.
Right.
He worships and serves Zariel, but you know he does hide things from her, like with, who you guys are, what you guys are after.
Right.
So surely could not Atlanteus do the same.
Right. Okay.
Alright.
Can I look around?
It's not like
for
their
their
contracts are like
names in the-
truth bound.
Uh,
Devils aren't smart enough to put truth binding in their contract.
it's
I mean, that's not true.
it's tricky, Barrow. I don't want to spoil too much,
Okay.
so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But you
Yeah.
just
yeah.
just wait and see. And what was your question, Vaelith?
Can I start looking around for the ghosts' names in the?
Is there
oh,
just like a crap ton of names on the wall?
not on these walls. The only thing in here are the urns and the decorations.
Where
Did they
Where
say
are
these
in,
you?
names?
didn't they say in the chamber?
Well, no, in the crypt entirely. I'm sorry if I botched that. It is not in this chamber right here. Somewhere in the crypt, they believe their names are etched down.
Okay, so you don't know where they are.
I'm sorry, good
in-
sir, but
Somewhere in the crypt.
yeah, we only know so much being kept here in this room. And Vaelith begins to
It's
wander
fine,
off.
don't worry about it.
Alright.
We'll get your names.
Yeah, I was about to ask what their names were.
I'm assuming
Okay.
we're just going to cross all the names off the list.
Yes, well, they do say free, they very much say free all of us too. There are more than just 3 of them.
Enough.
Of
Alright.
course.
I'm not going to give you guys names. It can be Jane and John Doe's for whatever, because you're gonna find out why I don't have names.
Presumably because they're
Fair
crypts,
enough.
there are a lot of.
Alright. So they all thank you.
didn't go through and name every single one.
Wow, Avon, so late.
What the fuck, Avon? Jeez.
Alright. Is there anything else you guys want to do in the room?
No.
Alright. I'll have
There's nothing else. Yeah, I'll keep going.
I will say, since Teralyn and Breeni are the last ones there, you do see Lulu come in and kneel before each one of them before flying off.
Oh, that's adorable.
Very cute.
Lulu just kind of is a little bit more solemn as she looks to you, Breeni. This place is different from the hill. I know that.
Yeah.
This is the cutest little elephant.
Although they don't seem to be being tortured, it's torture in some way or the other to be trapped here.
Lulu, yeah, she's like, yeah, this is a different form of punishment. Alright, so Vaelith, you continue to head down to the chamber.
Hmm. I
All right.
do.
Let's
You-
go.
You go down here.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you come across kind of like what I've been saying before, another urn and decorations in here.
Mhm.
I will say you do notice there is a pathway here and a pathway here.
Oh.
Is that other urn magic?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been
the urn
concentrating on it, and it's 10 minutes.
the urn is still glowing necromancy, and I was right about that.
Yeah, no, you were right. I didn't know if you meant like funeral rites or like ghost stuff.
Yeah, I didn't want to spoil anything, so I can't just say ghost stuff. That
It's
just gives away a lot.
it's the same like scenery of the last room, pretty much.
Yeah, different position.
Just an empty room with urns, basically.
Do we want to see if that urn knows anything?
I mean, I presume all the urns will say the same thing. To free them, we need to find them. But it wouldn't hurt to
I mean, maybe,
find
but
out.
like,
And I touched.
you never know.
Alright. You touch the urn, Vaelith. Alright. As
There are a lot of them in this one urn.
yeah, as they all come up
It's a
around you and like
hodgepodge.
Oh crap.
they say,
Ooh.
who dares awake us?
Vaelith? And presumably I'm here to... Not presumably. I'm going to try my best to free all of you.
They all seem very. They
Do y'all-
smile a bit. Yeah. Yes.
Do y'all know where your names are at?
No, we are bound here currently, but they must be kept somewhere here in this chamber. I will
You
roll.
you have like a direction or like
Okay, I'll
you
go.
know.
So, as you can tell, Barrow, they are very much trapped in an urn, so they can't really move around a lot. One does pipe up. So be careful. The people who originally helped build this tomb, their bodies still walk among us, and they are not kind to.
Hmm. Okay.
Alright.
Why don't
Okay.
we press on? We'll take the top path.
Right or left?
Let's take the left path, because maybe
Okay.
it'll link up with the other room.
Alright. So, I will say this, as you walk into your Vaelith. By the way, Teralyn, Zaos, Breeni, you guys do anything, you're just following?
I'm just following up the rear.
Following.
Okay. Zaos?
Nope. Just
Okay.
following.
You come across an area, Vaelith, where in these wall recesses you find iron burial caskets. Each casket has a single healthy red rose resting on the lid.
That doesn't seem suspicious at all.
Are they
I'm
magical?
not sure.
Oh wait, yeah, you have detect magic. Yeah, they do scream more necromancy magic.
More necromancy. Is
Yeah.
it like stronger?
Uh,
Same?
I would say stronger.
I'm trying to
Uh,
think of
I
they
don't
have
think
a
we
black
should touch
rose
these
on it?
ones.
Yes,
If I'm being honest.
I presume the rose means that these ones aren't particularly the same as the other one.
All right, you gonna press on then, Vaelith?
Yes, we will press on.
I'm gonna quickly look at Zaos and say, please don't touch these.
Specifically as Zaos.
Fine.
Yes.
What's this fancier?
Were you gonna?
All right, another
Damn
fancy.
well I was going to.
So another. This one is a much bigger urn, and these decorations all out and about.
All right, nothing significant about this.
Currently, no.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep on walking.
All right, roll me a perception check, Vaelith.
Perception.
Okay. So I will say with a 23 also... Okay, Breeni is not doing anything over there. Just that.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it.
I was going to DM you too.
You hear, Vaelith, the sounds of something walking down this
Like,
path. Yeah, also, let me
Do they-
reveal.
Are they like heavy footsteps? Or
They're kind of light, if anything.
they keep walking just like very slowly, stealthy walks.
Alright. So, I will say... Okay, wait, are you being stealthy or no?
Yeah.
Roll me a
been
stealth
being
check.
Stealthy this entire... Stealth check? Okay.
Yes.
There it is. 11 plus 10, so 21.
21, alright. Then roll. Alright, I want to just make sure I'm doing this right. Apologize.
It's fine.
Okay. They do not see. So you see. Sorry. Come on, game.
Be cool. Ah, that's cool, don't worry.
As these four mummies kind of are walking about, and none of them seem to notice you.
Maybe we should turn around and go the other direction.
Do we want to I mean, I could take them out. Not
Could you?
like, yeah, I got a thing. I can
I also
shoot a little
have a
fireball
thing.
at them.
That would be very loud.
They're zombies, yeah?
Yeah.
They're mummies.
They are mummies.
Mummy. We
Yeah.
fought mummy.
You fought one
What
mummy.
would
They're
you
bad.
say?
Yeah.
Can you give me like a general area of the challenge rating of, below 10, but like above 5?
I'm not saying anything. I will say you have fought a mummy before.
We have fought a
They're
mummy before.
really weak against fire.
Look, I could do that.
I just don't. I want to know if they're like above or below 5 because I have destroy on
I
deck.
don't think so.
I don't know. Okay.
And you just try it.
Don't
If it
we
works,
press-
it works.
You want me to try it? Okay. Where is... I'm gonna creep up within. I'm within 30 feet of all.
I would say, yeah, you
No,
need to move up at least
creep
one
up-
to get all
I
of
creep
them.
up 5 feet and cast destroy.
All right, what is your current
It would be. It's the same saving throw as this. Where is it? And they have to be, if they're above a challenge rating 1, it doesn't.
All right, and you're at challenge rating 1 right now.
Challenge rating 1 or lower.
All right, these things seem a lot more powerful than the average,
Okay.
skeleton minotaur. But I will be nice and say they do not notice you currently.
Oh, well, I have to do turn undead and wait. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I cast turn undead and destroy undead just takes effect if they're a challenge rating 1 or lower.
Oh, so they all have to do this right now. Okay.
Okay.
So-
I didn't read that properly and now
All
they're
right.
just
So
all
now I
gonna
gotta
be
make
turn-
wisdom
That's
saving
fine.
throws.
Yep, wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 17.
All right. All right. One almost passed, but they all actually managed to fail as they see you holding up this.
Everything in 30 feet. I don't know if there's anything in 30 feet. I don't know,
Well,
does it
I'm gonna just say,
it's-
given this way this corridor works, it can only really be the ones that see. And they all
That's
see
fair.
you, and then they must spend its turn moving as far away from you as it can.
Alright.
All right. So they all failed. They all begin to run away. As they all see you and they all freak out and they just go, ooh.
What's in this room then?
Sorry, I gotta just move.
No, it's fine.
Alright. So, you see another iron urn heaped up here with. This one is filled with human bones, funny enough. And there's another thing, there's an image right here of, as I call them, some mounted knights charging through a portal into a fiery hellscape. So it's a nice, lovely image.
So this urn's different than all the other ones. It's like iron.
Yeah, like pure iron.
Oh, there goes Radical.
She'll be back.
Well, I go
she's
and
back.
touch the
Told you.
urn. Does anything happen when I touch the urn?
Nothing this time. Zaos,
Okay.
roll me, I would say you'd probably be the best for this intelligence check. A low DC, given what you are.
It's good I have low intelligence.
13, that's good enough. This is a warlock's tomb. Specifically
Oh.
designed for warlocks to kind of be here.
Hmm.
I'd like to
That's
poke
pretty
around
cool.
if there's anything else of interest.
Roll me a perception check, Zaos.
Nope, don't see shit.
You don't find anything.
420.
There's a 420.
Okay. I'm assuming there's just like a
the sex
hallway
note.
here, Avon.
Yeah, there are hallways right here and right.
Okay.
I want to look down. I want to look down this hallway.
I'm just gonna look in. I'm assuming this hallway just links up this room to this room.
Kinda.
I'm
So,
just gonna like walk here.
alright,
and Look,
so-
look ahead.
Vaelith, you looked away. It is going back up there. You also do see the same caskets with roses as well too.
Okay.
I will point out. Actually, no, I won't do that. Barrow, roll me a perception check.
Cool. That one. Income.
All right, I will.
And after I verified that this was just a hallway, I'm gonna keep following everybody else.
Sounds good.
I clicked the button. It's just there. It
17.
goes.
All right.
Also, did we see that there's an offshoot in this room or not?
You did see. You and Breeni saw it because you drove by it.
You
Okay.
guys were the ones who actually went in there.
All right. So, Barrow with a 17, you were able to see that this corridor does manage to turn. If you want to go in and look this way without alerting anybody, you'd have to roll a stuff check.
Cool. I'm gonna wait for everyone else to follow me. No, stealth check.
Is Breeni here?
Yes,
What are you doing?
I'm watching our rear.
Okay, so you're just still back. I know MJ and
Yeah, I was just watching the rear with, and Lulu was in the rear. So
Okay, sorry, it's fine. Lulu moved up.
I'm assuming
Make
we're
sure
all just
we're-
kind of walking in a line down these corridors together.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, I'll make a
So-
stealth check.
Okay, roll stealth.
Still. Ooh, a nice
Alright.
25.
They do not notice you, so you can put yourself right here and peek in.
I do a quick peeky peek.
Oh wait, I didn't know it. Did the wrong thing. My apologies. I didn't break anything.
Peek, peek.
You find another room similar to the other ones with the urns. Roll me a perception check though. You peek in.
Fine by me. Fine by me.
24. You do notice it.
24.
Jesus.
On the side right here, there seems to be a secret door.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm the coolest.
Oh,
Okay, everybody. There's a secret door. We just gotta get past a room full of mummies.
why
Pretty
don't I
good
just...
at finding secret doors.
Also, has it been a minute since those mummies kept running away from me?
I mean, do they have to like just keep running and running?
As far away from me as they can for
I
a
mean,
bit?
but they can't
You have
see
to-
you at a certain point though, so wouldn't they just stop?
That's true.
It also can't hit for its action. Just says it's turns.
I mean,
But it's up to you, Aven. You can. It's your discretion.
I'll say that there's still. Actually, no. I feel like it's been over a minute. Like, cause you went up and explored up here. Barrow sneaked his way over. Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
But they all seem to be kind of walking about this room.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done a fireball before.
You have wall of fire too, huh?
Yeah. Could do that as well. Be cool.
Cast your fireball, man.
Fireball.
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 I'm down with it. Fuck yeah. Let's get fucking cool out
Let's get
here.
fucking
I'm
toasty.
gonna have the shield cast fireball.
Ooh, all right. Let me look up the shield rules on how it casts fireball.
Doesn't
it have three charges?
The way it works, it has charges, and if you cast either spell, you do spend charges. You can expend 1 charge to cast Fireball, or 2 charges to cast Wall of Fire, but you cast Fireball. Now I gotta pull up the D&D spells of Fireball. Someone has it on them right now.
I can look it up.
I don't have fireball yet.
Fireball. A bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range and then blossoms with a low roar to explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes 8d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a
It's
successful
86.
one. The fire
and it's-
spreads around corners.
So,
Dang. 20 foot will hit all of
okay.
them.
Wait, we'll actually hit all of them?
If he focuses like on one of these middle ones, yeah.
Fucking Jesus.
20-foot radius.
Oh, it's 20 foot radius, so yeah.
Oh,
Alright, Barrow just comes in with the nuke and goes. So I'll give them dex saving throws. By the way, since Gargoyle's
the
casting
DC
it,
is going to be 21.
I know, DC 21. It's gonna
Yeah.
be... Alright,
21? How?
The
What?
shield's intelligence is fucking
Oh, the
20.
shield.
Is like
Yeah.
insane.
Yet he still got trapped in the shield, so.
you guys,
The shield
Could've
has
been
an
a
intelligence of
Constitution
22.
saving throw, okay?
so I'm gonna
I
point
like
out
it.
right now. First, roll me 8d6, Barrow.
Oh, cool.
Setting off an explosion in a catacomb is the best thing.
Hell yeah, baby.
Good job.
Hell yeah.
Alright. You hit
It goes
them
2,
all.
1.
They all do immediately. Oh wait, they are vulnerable to this. So
Yeah, aren't
double
they
that.
vulnerable to
Yeah.
fire? I remember that being a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Alright.
they're extremely
That
good.
makes things
Yes.
a lot simpler. Almost.
They all just die.
No, if Barrow was close, but they are all like they're all on fire, falling to pieces, and they look at you, Barrow. And I need everybody roll me initiative.
Please. Oh, that's not high enough to go next.
Okay, I'll be right back. Seeing as my initiative is probably not even gonna come.
It's
Jesus
not the
Christ.
it's not the least though. Dang
Classic
it, I
Zaos.
wanted
Good
to
job,
go
Zaos.
second.
I'll still be here.
Can I just always go last and I just don't even bother rolling from that?
Can I just?
I could just cast another fireball if we wanted to.
Depends on who
We should
goes.
probably save it.
Depends on who goes first. Okay, so
Breeni.
Zaos got 3, Breeni got 16, Teralyn got an 11,
I'm so sad.
Barrow got 15,
The one time.
Vaelith got a Lulu. And then I gotta roll for that.
Lulu goes first.
She will.
He didn't say, but I'm.
Lulu goes first.
Oh really?
She got a 17.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna say to Lulu, "Hey Lulu, maybe stay back."
Okay. She stays back. That's the end of her turn. Breeni, you're up.
I'll use my 25 feet of movement to move here, and then say, "You got this, Barrow," and then hold my action to shoot
Okay, he does
my
it.
bow and arrow at anything that like
Walks up.
comes within. Yeah.
All right. Barrow, it is your turn.
Should I just cast another fireball?
If you
Why not?
want, I'm worried that if there's mummies now, there'll be mummies later, but that's metagaming, so.
I do have a question. Did that hit the urns and does it do anything to them?
It did hit the urns. The urns have all like the whole room is a giant mess right now, and we'll get to that in a minute.
Excited.
It's cool. Let's see now. I mean, one more can't hurt, you know?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast
Remember, you
fireball
can't
from
wall
this
of fire after this.
All right. So you
That's
guys
fine.
fireball once more.
shit. Yep.
All right. Don't even roll. You instantly kill them all because they only had 4 HP left.
Do it.
Nice.
Also, I'm gonna
The
point out
one
they
time
haven't.
I wanted to be first.
Oh, hey, looks like you got back just in.
By the way, they do have they have negative dex stuff, so it's very hard for them to get a
Nice.
21. They all. All right, we are still in a
Sweet.
combat though, so we're not done yet. The Barrow just blasts this room again, it's filled with fire. The armor and the decorations go flying, and the urns come flying down.
It's fine. I'm just gonna move up here and like sneakily look down that way.
Alright, perception check. And then that'll be your turn, though. 21. You definitely notice there is another room right here. But you also know that here.
Okay.
Alright, that is Barrow's turn.
I'm just gonna move 5, 10.
Barrow, tell us about the secret room.
Yeah.
Did he? Okay.
He did, yeah.
Teralyn, what's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is +1.
Ooh, roll me a d20.
Just a straight d20.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Okay, so they did roll higher than
Who's they?
so.
They.
They-
God damn it. Oh, fuck. What? You pissed off the ghost.
Yeah, so one ghost is just like it begins
God
screaming.
damn it.
It like pops up, flies right next to you, Barrow. How dare you ruin our our slumber? Ah, as they're all on fire too because of what Barrow did. Barrow, roll me a charisma saving
They're
throw.
ghosts?
Fire elemental.
Roll me a charisma saving throw, Barrow.
Our ghosts on fire.
Well, no, it's like to symbolize that their place of rest has been ruined. Alright. The ghost jumps into you, Barrow, and you barely manage to just force her right back out. Now this ghost flies right up to you and is going to try and do the same thing. Another charisma saving throw.
Hey, wait,
No talking. Charisma saving throw right now.
I want to talk.
Well,
Oh,
it's-
charisma man. That's why.
Oh, fuck you, Avon. I
Oh.
want to conversate.
Oh.
it's their turn, dude. It's their
You
turn.
did set them on fire twice.
Well, it's not just
It's
that.
fair, honestly.
Yeah,
You know what?
it's
You know what? It's fair. I don't mind it.
Yeah, you also burn their site of rest, so this ghost will just take him off the map. As Barrow, you ever see that movie Get Out?
No, but I've seen Ghostbusters. Same thing.
Not exactly. Barrow, you find yourself in like floating in this black void. As Breeni, you look at this Barrow begins to just kind of crack its knuckles, going, trespasser, as it begins to talk. And then, let me pull up Barrow's character sheet.
By the way, did my held action
It was
would
for
that have
mummies.
triggered for you?
Mummies,
Oh.
not for ghosts. Alright. Does a 14 does not hit Barrow, as the ghost takes out you watch Barrow take out his quarterstaff and whack himself with it, and it's like, oh, bastard's pretty tough, huh? And then you watch this last ghost kind of just fly out. Alright, let me try and do something. Let me do this to him. I'm going to roll. That will definitely hit Barrow. Barrow will take 8, 9. You take 16 necrotic damage, Barrow, as this ghost sticks its finger in you and your body begins to wither. And you hear the ghost saying, "That's it, yeah. We're going to rid this trespasser, we must do it quickly." Alright, that is the ghost turn. Teralyn, you're up.
Oh, shit.
Glad I rolled a 4.
I don't.
Y'all said to do a fireball.
No,
your fault.
yeah, we didn't think it through, really. We were just like, fireball.
It's pretty cool though, I gotta say.
Yeah,
I'm not upset.
I feel like a second
pretty
fireball
cool.
may have been a little bit of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But it was
This
pretty
one-
cool.
It was.
It was.
What
I've
level
never done a
spell is
fireball in
it?
my life, so. What level spell?
Yeah, isn't it like a level 3 spell?
It's a level 3 spell.
Yes, it's a level
That's-
3 spell.
That's insane. It's really good.
Alright, Teralyn, I need you to do
It's very
something.
good.
I don't want to hurt these boys because they're not technically in the wrong.
To speed
But they're
things along,
hurting
diplomacy is an action you can do.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna walk by
Yeah,
Brain.
just convince them to we're trying to save them.
You're possessed,
Fine.
Barrow. Shut up.
Like, Barrow's in the second.
This is
Barrow's in the second place
This is
right now, having some
radical.
slack.
Is there anything specifically like on, like, are the ghosts actually on fire, or is there anything like, are there urns on fire?
Their urns are like burning up. They're also all toppled over too, and the decorations in here have also been kind of like knocked to the ground, broken up a bit. So you walk up, the ghost does look to you and is like, "Are you another trespasser?" As Barrow, you see Barrow speak to you with a Scottish accent for whatever reason. "Yeah, oi, are you another trespasser there, eh?"
Trespasser.
We're here to
another
help.
trespasser.
We didn't mean to hurt you.
Barrow Shrek.
And then I'm gonna, because I
Okay.
can't reach any of the urns, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to put out the fire on one of the urns.
Alright, roll me a persuasion check to try and tell them that you convince them to, like, stand down.
Perception. Oh!
No, persuasion,
roll.
not perception.
Perception.
Oh, damn it.
That should be probably a better
It's
roll.
wrong thing. It's not a better roll.
Okay, so they don't seem hostile towards you, and they kind of stop. Alright, but this one here, as they point to Barrow, needs to pay for what he's done.
Well, he didn't mean to upset you guys. He's actually very nice and cares about people. But there were mummies in here, and we've had bad experience with mummies.
Yeah, he's like the nicest one in the group.
We've had bad experience with mummies, so we didn't take a chance. And we just didn't think about the consequences.
One more persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Alright, they're kind of, they just kind of look and they're like, this man needs to pay. If you're willing to help clean up, that's fine. We will go back to our rest.
We'll
But where we're from, though, usually when you do something like this, they'll cost you an arm or a leg. So what do you think? One of his arms or one of his legs?
How about we free you?
I think you've had enough persuasion checks. But they've kind of... But you've got... We're gonna move on to...
Yeah,
Vaelith.
it's somebody else's turn.
Vaelith sighs and walks around. So, I think this was all a misunderstanding. We're here to free you all. Please
Alright.
just let the big man go.
Persuasion check. 20. Alright. Real better than, like... They all kind of stop, stand down a bit, and they're just kind of like... You sure will free us all, even this Ophir too.
We will try our best to free you all. Do you happen to know where your names are?
In this corridor, some say in the ritual room, as they point to that secret door, half of the names are kept. As for the other half, we are not sure.
I'll go scrape out those names right now if you release my friend from your...
After we do one thing.
What are you doing?
Okay. So I'm assuming you're not going to attack them. They walk up Barrow to a burning urn. Squat down as if to take a dump, and then put his ass on the flaming urn.
That's pretty funny.
You take 12 fire damage, Barrow, as while your ass is sitting on this, the ghost flies out and leaves you.
Oh.
Does he have
Hey, hey,
memory
listen,
about
hey.
everything that's happened?
He knows he's been possessed.
Hey, listen. Y'all were in the right.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Y'all, listen. I respect what y'all did. I apologize. I'll keep going now.
They
I'm
just
really
look. They
sorry.
look.
I didn't.
Clean, they look at you. Say clean first.
Sure.
All right. So Barrow gets to
I'm
cleaning
gonna clean
as.
up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clean up this room. Oops.
What kind of role is cleaning up on?
Let's just
Survival?
go with a general dexterity check.
Okay, roll me a dex check, Barrow, as I do it. Vaelith, you walk into this ritual room. It is covered.
Very bad.
Good rolls from me today.
Barrow,
It's still on
we-
fire. You burn yourself.
Yeah, you take another 3 points of fire damage as you burn your hand on it. Your ass also hurts a lot too
Owie.
because it's been burned. So sitting is going to be rough for a bit.
Third degree
That's
ass
fine.
burn.
Vaelith,
That's
in this room is filled with like ankle-deep mist. But you do notice in the center is a ritual circle, daubed in blood on the floor. And on that same floor, hundreds of slivers of parchment that are arranged within the circle, each tiny strip bearing a name written neatly in blood. Roll me an Arcana check, Vaelith. That is actually good enough. So these papers find the people, like these soldiers here, but you also kind of begin to think that that ghost told you to cross out his name. So getting and destroying these papers is one thing, but there's probably another aspect to this too that you're missing.
So, we're crossing out the name, all of them individually. I wouldn't happen to just have like a pen or
No.
anything.
So you can destroy. You can destroy the papers too.
Okay, well I just start ripping up paper.
All right, you do that. Is anyone helping Barrow clean up?
Yeah, I was gonna do this one.
All right. Roll me a dex check, and Barrow, I'll let you reroll another dex check.
I put
Hell yeah.
every paper that I rip into a corner so I don't miss it.
All right. 12. Zaos, you set the urn back up. Barrow, you begin cleaning up too.
Hell yeah.
Eventually, Vaelith, you do finish destroying the papers. Also, hi, Zephyr.
Do the boys disappear out of the room that Barrow's in?
No, they are all still there, as they just keep a close eye on Barrow.
Interesting.
Go clone these.
There's nothing
this,
else in the room
now.
besides the ritual circle.
Nothing else.
Alright, well I walk out of the room and I say, well, at least half of you are free now.
They think about it for a bit. Maybe another parts are missing. Be that as this may, we are going to be free soon, then maybe we shouldn't be too. At which point they let you go, Barrow.
You mean a pot that
I
can
just want to say
listen
again,
as
I'm
a-
real sorry. Like, I truly did not mean to hurt y'all.
do I have
Persuasion
to
check.
do-
One persuasion check from Barrow.
It's gonna be in that one.
Oh, it's not.
I've
It's gonna be
already
nuts.
rolled them out.
Fucking net. Yeah.
They all forgive
Let's
you
go.
and go back to their urns to rest.
So, by another part of the ritual, do you mean that I need to destroy the circle? Do you have
They
any
say no.
idea?
The part where I can't give you too much right away. They say there's another set of papers around, but
Oh,
after that, they don't really know much what else will happen next.
well, why don't we keep on moving then?
Alright.
I go back.
Well,
to
so
the-
I just have a
collect
quick
the,
question.
I collect the papers and take them with me.
All right, they're all straps, but
Yep, that's fine.
okay.
Okay, since I got possessed, what happened to my my concentration spell?
I believe it would have ended.
It's been yeeted.
Yeah, it makes sense, but like I never stopped concentrating in the pub. Like,
What
in
spell
the
were you
void.
concentrating?
The stealth
Pass
one.
without trace.
Oh. The concentration? Wow.
Yeah, the concentration up to 1 hour.
Hope it's gone, probably.
Yeah, probably. That's fine. We'll be fine. Yeah.
I entered the room, Avon.
Alright. You find...
Nothing.
you still find the usual.
Yeah,
Same as
usual
before.
urns and shit.
More urns. This is like probably one of the biggest ones you've seen yet.
Yeah, and I just keep walking if it's just urns and nothing. I'm assuming
Alright.
this pathway links up with
Let's
the
go.
store.
That should
Eventually.
do.
Yeah.
Another set of urns.
I'd like to stop Barrow for a second.
Alright.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to thank you for having me not touch that rose. I feel like something very bad would have happened.
Yeah. Probably.
No, definitely.
Happy to help.
Vaelith, roll me a perception check. I'll reveal this area for you right now.
Yeah. No, that's persuasion.
No perception.
Yeet.
15 is exactly what you need. You notice, walking right by here, another secret door.
Hell yeah.
Secret.
Once again,
Secret.
Vaelith, you
He's
find
got a
yourself
secret.
in that mist-filled room
I just
with another set of
collect
paper.
all the papers and start a town.
Alright.
Dope.
So I'm gonna walk in behind, because
Okay.
I assume that I see.
I'm
And
gonna say hi
I
to the
say,
ghosts.
Vaelith, do you think maybe it's this mist or something else has something to do with why they're not?
Perhaps. Well, we'll figure that out soon enough, I suppose. And she just keeps
suppose.
tearing the paper
Alright.
until there are none left.
Barrow, roll me a perception check.
Sure. I love perceiving.
I can't wait until they're freed and they start attacking.
Alright, Barrow, you notice, you hear the sounds of something coming from this way.
Ooh. Can I?
That's where the rose coffins were, right? Or whatever they were. What was a rose
Yeah.
on something?
Can I sneak up there real quick?
Sure, roll me a stealth.
Okay.
No pass without trace, so the...
Yeah.
So there's
Get
only
to
one
it.
path left, right?
There's one more place. Yeah. We
Yeah.
haven't been.
Okay.
Alright, Barrow, what'd you get on your stealth? 13.
13. Not very good.
It's literally one above what you needed to beat.
Fuck yeah! I'm so cool.
As you
So
noticed,
handsome.
there is this creature here scowling about, wandering a bit.
Skull.
It looks something like this, and I'll show it to you.
It's a wraith. No, it's not a wraith.
You fucker.
Wait, is it? Oh.
Oh
I
shit!
thought those other things that we know. Those were
Fucking
fan-
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a wraith is just out and about and just, it's like walking and looking for something.
I didn't
Okay,
actually
I'm
know
gonna
that was
sneak.
a
I'm gonna
wraith.
go back.
Alright.
Hey everybody! There's a weird ghost thing up there. Looks like mist and shadows.
Ooh, another friend.
No. It does not look.
Oh.
Does not look good.
Why don't we go the other direction then? Just take the long way.
Well, they seem to be going like that way. Kind like they seem to be going like
Then
where we
better
just came
hurry,
from.
shouldn't we? We're here to look for something, so
I'd like to touch this urn while they're talking and see if the ghosts are gone.
The ghosts do come back and they're like, yes, what is it?
We've destroyed several names, but it seems that you're still not free.
They
Is there anything else you might know?
they ponder for a bit.
Do y'all know of like a weird like
Hmm?
like a misty dark ghosty thing?
That's a different question, so I'll roll that in a minute. These ones pipe up and they say, "Tell me you've destroyed. Our names are bound on parchment, but they are also written down somewhere else. But probably because of what you have done, it should be easy to access it. We do not know the full innards of this crypt, but probably somewhere is the last piece you need."
Well, thank
As-
you.
as
We
for
shall
your-
find it as we can.
They're a bit confused by your question, though, Barrow. They don't really know other ghosts besides the ones that they are.
That's all right. Why
It's
don't
like
we,
looking for something.
why don't we go and check out that last path and maybe take the long way around so we don't have to pass by the thing.
Alright, so is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yeah.
Barrow?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's fine by me.
okay. So, you guys move yourselves all across the whole chunk. So you get back to this room. So you can just put yourselves there. Let me just move over here. Gotta do something.
Secrets.
I mean, I gotta do some
He's
secrets.
got a secret.
The Wraith boy has to disappear.
Poor boy. I'm sure he was friendly.
Okay, so you guys, where is Vaelith?
I'm following them.
Well, you're still down here.
Alright. So, Teralyn, Zaos, and Vaelith come up to this last corridor, and I guess Barrow too. You do notice, now that you finally have all walked up here, there is more to this. Once again, you pass by the caskets with the roses on them, but none of you bother with them. Roll me a perception check, Vaelith.
Ooh, boy. Should all these perception checks be at disadvantage for me?
It's hearing, not sight. 18. Alright, you do hear the sounds of shambling once again. Similar to the mummies you saw before, you heard before.
I wish I could through this hallway.
Alright. If you're gonna move in any closer, you either gonna tell me you're gonna walk in or if you're gonna try and stealth him.
Stealth.
Alright, roll me a stealth.
Where is
Disadvantage.
stealth? That's on the bottom.
15.
Hell yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
Really good.
But they rolled.
That's fine.
As so, come into this room.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry. I may have revealed too much, but who the fuck cares?
I mean, it's just a big old room.
Big old room.
Two mummies are in here. Also in this room, you see 4 memorial steles that stand in this hall, and each engraved with hundreds of names. A legend etched at the top of each stele reads, in common, "Here lie the fallen. May their souls echo here until the end of time." Adorning the wall across from the steles is a carved relief showing a solemn, blindfolded angel on the back of a mammoth with feathered wings. The mammoth is reared up on its hind legs, and the angel holds your sword high. All around them are the broken bodies of fallen knights and devils. These steles each have... Yeah, that's what I meant by I revealed too much, so stop highlighting it.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
But yeah, these steles all have the names of Hell Riders on them. But the mummies do notice you, and I will need everybody to roll initiative.
You
Once
did,
more.
Lulu.
Whoop. Hey, same
I
initiative.
cast Fireball. Isn't that the same initiative you got last time?
That's what I just said.
Same for me.
Rip.
Zaos got better this time.
Hey, I did better.
Hey, Zaos. Let's go, Zaos.
15.
Hey, you're not loud.
Oh, let's go. Going first.
You want to trade, Barrow?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
And then we... Alright. So, Vaelith lets you all know that mummies are in here. As,
And then I block the pathway with
Barrow?
my immense man.
Barrow, you're up first.
I have a quick question. Are mummies immune to acid? Anyone know this information?
Do you know?
I don't think you would know that.
Does anyone know? Just like in character.
Probably not.
Nope.
Doubt it.
Okay, I'm gonna go 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna do Primal Savage.
Alright, give me a roll. A 12 will hit.
Oh, 12. Really?
Yes,
Wow.
it's crazy. 11 acid as you just
11
claw,
acid.
claw or bite him.
I'm gonna claw.
Alright, you just claw the boy and he begins to melt and he just shudders like, ugh. Anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. Breeni, you're up.
That's my turn.
I shall bonus action dash to
Alright.
get all the way over here and stab at them with my Hellfire Rapier.
Sounds good. Give me a roll. 15 does hit. 13 plus 19. That's 32, I believe.
And that'll be turn from me.
Jesus, 32 damage. Alright, yeah, you just come up and you just stab and this guy does not even see coming, he just screams like, ah! That's Breeni. Alright, we go to Teralyn next.
Are they both still up?
Yeah, they're both still up.
Okay.
They have a lot of health.
Yeah. I'll move here. And then I'm gonna do... Hold on, let me see. Do one additional. Do this.
Torturing, who
But
are you
at
hitting?
level 4 to make... Or at level 3 to make 4 of them. I'm gonna do 2 in one and 2 in the other.
Alright, which one are you hitting first?
Red.
Okay, so 13 will hit. That is...
Probably see.
That's
Probably
it's only
see
nine,
if first one
nine,
doesn't
but it is
hit.
doubled. All right, roll again.
It's not dead. Damn.
21 will hit. And you set him on fire ablaze, and he just collapses dead.
Cool. Now blue.
All right, so roll me 2 on blue. 25 will hit.
These rolls.
That is a total of 16 right there. All right, and you get one
I'm
more.
glad Teralyn's fire powers can come in handy.
And 13 will hit that one too. For another 20. It is still standing, but you do set it ablaze quite a bit. All
I
right.
don't know if we could do 6 zombies, if I'm being honest.
Anything
I don't
else?
know. Me taking damage for taking out 6 mummies that's a pretty good deal. I gotta say. Just meta.
All
pretty
right,
good deal.
So I believe that is your turn, Teralyn.
Yes.
Okay. Goes to Lulu. Gonna fly in and attack the mummy. She hits the mummy.
Yeah, Lulu, you get it.
Is that? Lulu stabs at thee, but is not enough to kill it though. So now it is the
Good
mummy's
job,
turn.
Lulu.
The mummy looks to you, Vaelith. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw for Vaelith.
Yeah.
Psh. It's my wisdom saving throw.
Zambru.
What's up, sorry?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, you easily, it stares at you, flashes its eyes, but you manage to resist the effects of it. Then with its
Protect
with
it
its
against the mummy's gaze.
with its fist, it punches Barrow. 19 hit you, Barrow.
Yeah.
Alright, you
Kind of.
take 8 bludgeoning damage and an additional 15 necrotic damage.
Oh,
A total
wow, that's a lot.
27. Alright, now I need you to give me a con saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, Your body feels very sick after that punch. Don't really know what it's done, but that's really about it, though. Zaos, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna go here.
Alright, you walk in.
Then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Alright, 18 will hit him. And you kill him.
Yeah.
Loads in the chunks. Good work, everybody. Mummies aren't that hard when you think about it.
Oh,
Hey,
I didn't
y'all.
even get a turn.
Hey, y'all, I'm feeling pretty rough.
Are you?
Can I have
Yes.
Teralyn and Zaos roll me a medicine check?
I'm literally the
Barrow.
only one who's taking damage.
Aced it.
Nice.
Zaos, you recognize Barrow has the mummy's rot. It's a
Anybody
curse,
got-
no
Like,
less.
What does
oh,
that
it's a
mean?
curse.
Yeah.
I think you might have a curse there, my dude.
I think I can. I might be able to get
Barrow, what's your hit point maximum?
72.
Reduce that by 10. And make a note 72 is your current hit point maximum.
62.
Yeah, so you're 62 right now, but make a note that you've lost 10. Because it can be cured.
Yep.
Alright.
I put it 72 minus 10.
We don't know that it can be cured either.
I mean, Zaos literally just said it was a curse, so...
Yeah, I know. It's true.
Alright. So,
I could give a
So
shot
these
with
are
dispel
all-
magic.
These tablets all have names.
yeah, they're all covered with names, and Breeni, roll me a perception check as you're the closest to the thing. 15 is what you need. There is a door right here, but it doesn't seem like it has a key or like can be pushed like the other ones, but there's a little engraving in it that looks like it needs something.
Needs something.
What does it look like?
There.
Like a little, like you'd put like a little ball or orb in it.
Does the door seem? Now that Breeni is pointing out the door to me, does it seem like magical?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Cool.
Can I look around in here to see if I can find anything that would match the hole?
Sure. Roll me a perception check. 25. You notice at the very last one,
Wow.
hidden in
I
the
rolled some-
hidden in the back is a green orb.
I'll pick it up.
All right. And Vaelith and Zaos, since you guys went into the ritual rooms, roll me both of you Arcana checks. Not Barrow. I mean, Barrow was out of one. Barrow, you have no idea about the door. Zaos, you piece together. These are the spells where the names are written that need to be destroyed.
I was already like chiseling out the names regardless.
All right, that will take some time though, because there are a lot of names.
That's fine.
I'm gonna couch Eldritch Blast on each one of the things.
All right, roll to hit. 23 hits.
Do I need to do damage?
Yes. 15 is enough to just obliterate the first spell.
Well, if it's that easy.
Luckily, oh wait, shit! I don't want a square. Fuck.
I guess I'll let Zaos take care of that one.
Yeah,
Go see what Breeni's doing.
10 will hit.
Oh, okay.
The second spell is still standing. You destroyed one.
All right, guys, help me kill these.
Come on. don't
Hey,
do it.
Vaelith, can you
Yes, sir.
remove curses?
Not today.
Not today.
Come
By the way, yeah, Barrow probably
Wow.
looks like shit compared to the rest of you.
Come back tomorrow, Barrow.
Actually,
Not
Barrow.
that guy
Actually, Barrow. Lulu's going to fly up. I'm going to see if this.
Lulu.
I'm gonna see if this works. Zaos, give me another 2 rolls as you trying to destroy another set. And I know, Breeni, you are gonna do your thing.
Fuck, I
17.
hope so.
All right, you destroyed. You destroy another Stell, Zaos, but 2 of them are still standing.
All right.
Sorry.
I would like to inspect the ball before I do anything with it.
Alright, roll me Arcana check.
I'm great at that.
Alright. It seems to just be
I
a
just have a
magical...
quick question. How many of us have 0 intelligence?
A lot of us. There's only
Yeah.
one person with a bonus to intelligence.
That's funny.
I do
I
have
like
a bonus
that.
to intelligence, actually.
I have a +2.
Okay, sorry, Barrow, but the thing I was gonna try and have Lulu do does not deal with curses. It deals with diseases. Blindness, deafness, and diseases, and you don't have... You're just cursed, but...
I
Okay.
appreciate the help, Lulu.
Alright,
I appreciate the try.
I rolled Firebolt to help, so.
Alright, on the third one, so you mark the damage on that. Well, the 2 of you combined destroyed the 3rd Stell. As you just you can all roll me perception checks as you're doing.
I roll perception.
I'm.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see shit.
Zaos, you're busy doing stuff.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Barrow, you can roll me perception too. Alright, Barrow, Vaelith, and
Wow.
Breeni, the ones who are not destroying the Stells, you hear the sounds of like urn shattering and like what appears to be people saying hallelujah or thank you as they just kind of fade away.
This
There's
is like one of the rare times you see Vaelith actually like crack a smile.
Alright.
That one.
The second Stell
Sweet.
is still
Seems like
standing.
that worked, y'all.
Last Stell is still
Here,
standing.
I got you.
Alright. That damage. Enough? It is. Alright, and Breeni, do you put the key into the door?
I didn't hear what you said about it, by the way.
Oh no, it's just a key. It's like a
Oh.
It's like a puzzle thing. You put it into the key and it works.
I'll put it in.
Okay.
Wait, Breeni, before you put that in, I'm just gonna heal myself real quick.
Go for
Oh
it.
yeah, I'll touch Barrow for 9.
Alright, Barrow.
I don't know if I would touch him.
It's a curse, not a disease.
I mean,
Fair enough.
I can cure diseases.
I can
Alright.
take care of your curse tomorrow, Barrow. I just need to mentally prepare.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, Breeni, you put the key in?
Yes.
Yep.
Cure wounds on myself.
Alright. Sorry, big deal we're doing.
13 healing.
roll 20. No.
You find in here.
How much did you heal me for,
Not gonna
Teralyn?
follow Breeni.
9.
Okay.
So, I'll say this, Breeni. You come into this room. There's a bed by the corner and a stack of 8 letter-bound journals that rest atop a large writing table in a very cramped chamber. All that's really in here.
Thank you, Teralyn.
Atlantheus?
Also, how much more
In here?
time do we have left, Avon?
Wait like another 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I was just
3
asking. 'Cause
hours.
I told somebody I'd be somewhere like a little after 11.
Okay, then
Not
yeah,
Yeah,
It's
no,
only-
I have time.
sorry.
Well, good for you. It's only 9.
I'm trying. I wanted to just get through all this, and we're about to get to a
Go
big
for it,
point.
Go for it.
Alright.
Let's go.
You call out for Atlantheus, but no name really. Don't hear anything though. At this point, I'm assuming you all come into the room at this point.
Mhm.
Yep.
Just
Can't
books and a bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Can I look
cast
at the book?
detect magic. What more?
As nothing in this room seems magical. Just,
Hmm.
Can I look at the names of the book?
Sure. You pull up a book. Would you like to read it?
Sure.
Okay. I will reveal this to everybody. The first one. Green acoustic. Can you read this?
Sure.
All right, let me just put on a little ambiance.
Oh, jeez.
So I'll say I found a journal of his and say
Alright.
It has been a long time since that day. The day I met Zariel. Everything Yale told me about her was true. Her long flowing blue hair, the presence she commanded along all who surrounded her, and the indomitable spirit that she had. It was breathtaking. In the end, it was weird if you didn't follow her when she appeared before you, as I did that fateful summer day. I had always been invested in stopping the tide of the Blood War, as the devils and demons continued to pour out into our world in order to make it their new battlefield for their conflict. Zariel, however, made you feel as though that same interest was nothing but a hobby when compared to her devotion to stopping it. She came down from the heavens itself to put an end to it. I never had much growing up, so joining a cause like hers only seemed sense. For her...
Oh, sorry.
For her, who was born with everything and lived in paradise, her decision to come down to our world seemed like the ultimate sacrifice. Perhaps because of the choices she made and what she gave up, it made it so much harder for us to criticize her when things got worse. As we plunged further into the Nine Hells, and after the betrayal by Peter and his followers, Zariel seemed to only get more and more invested in the Blood War. She talked non-stop about it as we roamed Avernus, killing the devils and demons who got in our way while we scrounged for whatever food we could find. What was concerning, however, is when she spoke less about the evils of the devils and demons and only began to speak about the evils of the demon. I had often thought to bring up to Zariel why we were here, but I had never had the courage to speak out against what she was saying. Shame that the only person who had the charisma to speak up to Zariel was Haruman, who only seemed to push her towards this dark path. The day she left us on that hill for a meeting she had arranged was the death knell for me. Luckily, by then, everyone else was dead.
Couple of grammatical errors in there. Oof.
There's another journal entry.
Right, you're one to talk, Barrow.
You are definitely one to talk about.
Hey, listen. I got an intelligence of 0, okay?
Barrow,
It's average.
Barrow, funny enough, you do find another journal entry. You like to read.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to do Barrow's voice for it. I've gotten really good at Barrow's voice. It doesn't even hurt my throat anymore.
Cool. Here you go.
One would think that death is the ultimate escape from life itself. It is the point of no return, in which you can never come back and you are free from the responsibilities you had when you were living. I waited to be judged by the gods themselves, but I took my life that day. I wanted to be judged by them, but Zariel had other plans in store for me. I did not know why I mattered so much to her. Perhaps it is because I was the second to follow her, or it might be because I stayed with her till the very end. But in the end, I wish she had seen me as nothing more than dirt. That day when I awoke, not as a man, but an undead abomination in her arms. They say love lasts forever, and I guess that is the situation for me as I walk this world, undying forever. Haruman calls me a death knight. I call myself a monster.
Damn.
That one was better.
Alright, speaking of which, Teralyn, Zaos, and Vaelith, you see a third entry. Do any of you care to pick it up?
I'll read it. All of you read it at the same time.
No,
Go.
one at a time. Or I just,
That's a good bit.
Oh, yeah, I'll read it.
Alright.
That's fine.
Teralyn picks up the third book, the third entry.
Fun, let me make it bigger. They say you can tell a lot about a man by the way they act in a fight. You learn more about the brothers and sisters you fight with on the battlefield than you can anywhere else. Such a horrid thing, then, that Haruman always looked the happiest he had ever been when slaughtering his enemies. And when he is not killing, he just always looks annoyed, wondering when the next killings were about to begin. He was third to join up with Zariel, after Yale and me. He was the best fighter we had among the group, and probably the one who loved Zariel the most. Of course, usually when you love someone, you find yourself changing the way you think and act in order to be more like them. Not Haruman, he wanted Zariel to act more like him, as if that was the only way she could possibly be worthy of his love. It's funny how by the end of it, as she became more evil and ruthless, she just never could become as bloodthirsty and ruthless as him. Oh, that's good. I guess.
Zaos.
Better.
Find the fourth entry. Mind reading it?
After a certain amount of time in Avernus, I finally found myself willing to forgive those that abandoned us here centuries. Even though they knew what they had signed up for, fighting an unending war that only manages to get more violent and deadly as time goes on can be a bit too much for someone. I don't blame them for leaving, but I only wish they had the decency to tell Zariel that they were leaving ahead of time before they had hopped through the portal. Maybe if they had, Zariel wouldn't have been so upset about it. Haruman finds great joy when one of the original betrayers dies and ends up here, because then he can be subject to them, to his torture upon that accursed hill. Still, I find great pleasure in the fact that even after all of this time, Haruman has never been able to get his hands on the first betrayer. I do wonder how it was that Peter never ended up here, but perhaps he found some way to avoid hell after he left. Such a shame, though, as it cost him the only chance to reunite and catch up with his old war buddies and his sister. Those who were left behind in Avernus currently reside here in my home. I do wonder sometimes why they stayed behind. Perhaps they truly believed more in the cause than I gave them credit for. They might have not been told that there was once in a lifetime opportunity to run away when it happened. Or perhaps they were just taking a piss when it all went down and didn't know what happened until days after it occurred. All I wish for now is to free those souls trapped here, because even though they have not been subjected to Haruman's punishment, they can never find peace here. Shame Zariel forbids it. I do wonder why that's the case, but after a certain point, I just stopped caring.
Right. And 2 more entries left. Vaelith, you pick up the next one.
Sure. What can I see about the world's greatest ASMR? The first and the first follower of Zariel. That she is the most beautiful girl in all the land. That she is the smartest among us, and the only one capable of organizing an army in the depths of hell. No matter what happens, she will always have a plan, even in the worst scenario. All these things and more are what makes her the best one out of all. I do feel, though, that she beats herself too much over the Peter situation. Well, he was the 4th one to join us in this merry band of adventurers. I don't think she should fault herself for his action. Then again, being his sister, maybe she knew what he would do eventually. I never did understand why she was willing to bet her title in a fight against him. But maybe she saw it as the only way to get him to shut up when he wanted to go home. I mean, who would have thought that he would win? I remember when I last saw her. It was back on that hill when Haruman informed me that Zariel was meeting with Asmodeus. I had been sharpening my blade to cut myself down when Yale came to say goodbye. With her was the sword, the ultimate weapon that only a celestial and the chosen few could wield. And the last remain of Zariel's connection to the Celestials. Along with her was Lulu, Zariel's pet, who seemed quite shocked that Zariel was turning to the forces of evil. Last I heard of Lulu, she was in the hands of some predator who hawks cheap goods and wares in this hell. I suppose the pet's suffering will never end. Yale told me that she was going to hide the sword where it all began. Looking back, it was the smartest move one could make given the situation. And there are times that I wish that I went with her, but I was too lost in my despair to even consider it. Thus I told her best of luck and went about killing myself. I never saw her again.
Shit.
Is there a book report after this?
Quiz.
You guys hear
Hopefully it's
From-
open notes.
coming from outside a voice. Such is the descent as we sink further and further into hell with no way out. Zariel tells me that as her right-hand man, I am to represent her in Asmodeus' council on the 9th level of hell. Ahriman tells me that that is a worthy position to have and how much he wishes to have it. I just wish he would shut it. I suppose that's about it for now. And all I can say is, will this nightmare ever end? As you hear booming from outside. One last boy.
Shit.
Carrying the journal as you guys all rush out to see this figure before you. That of Lanthius, Death Knight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Didn't see that one coming.
And another cliffhanger.
Yes. And as you all
Find
come
out.
out, he has his weapon out. But then he looks at you, Teralyn. He pauses and put in P. He stands down. And this is where we'll end this.
Kind of.
Alright, good job everybody.
I'm gonna yeet myself.
I'm a bit upset because bye Zombrew.
Oh no, not
There were-
a little bit.
I made those entries, by the way, the moment I got home from work, so I do apologize. There was like two
no,
main
it's fine.
grammatical errors that I just like, oh
Oh
my
no,
god.
whatever.
There's a couple
No, it's
errors,
fine.
but
I
it's
was just
okay.
making fun of it. I'm just joking. It's totally fine, dude. Don't
Well,
worry
That
about
was
it.
really
This
good.
guy's
Grammar
a death
mistakes or
knight in
whatever, who
hell.
cares?
Like,
Who
cares
wrote
about
these
it?
diary entries? What? No.
For the most part, I think
Actually-
they're pretty good.
I actually
Yeah.
thought they
I
were.
really
like,
want to make
default
fun of
stuff.
him for it.
I thought they were default stuff and done on purpose. So
Yes, same.
I'm gonna leave. Thank you for the session, Avon.
why?
No
I
problem.
appreciate it.
Also, wait, Zombrew,
Oh boy.
What's up?
you're level 10 now.
Oh, my.
You're level 10.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I'll
can
fuck with that
teleport.
shit later. Okay,
Alright, we'll talk about that later, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Thank you all for I know it was a little bit later than usual, but I really wanted to get through the Crypt of the Hellriders scene. Oh,
Fair.
if
No,
any
that's
more,
a perfect ending.
if anything more, I would have made us go on further to talk to him. But yeah, that's there are certain things in the book that like are covered in the journals, and I thought just to write them out better. Plus, I've already thrown in enough of my lore, so I thought I might as well flesh them out with my. So I hope you enjoyed those little journal notes.
They were really,
Really
good.
hope we don't have to fight this guy.
I mean, if we said we're against Zarya, I don't think we'll have to.
Yeah,
Well,
there's-
he's also loyal to Zariel. He's the right-hand man, which is funny, and I get now why Haramon didn't want to talk about him, but I asked about him on the cliff.
Because Harmon's a bitch.
He is, but... Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I knew he was a bitch, but like I didn't know he was this much of a.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, there's so much more, and
Good
I hope
lord,
to explain.
good
I hope to
lord.
explain your questions, Barrow, regarding why these guys, why some of them like operate differently than the rest of them. Because
Yeah, that makes
Lanthius,
sense.
Lanthius and Haruman were there since the
I
beginning.
just want to know what happened to Gale.
Oh,
Yale died. Sorry
Like-
to tell you.
Well, yeah. But, like, where is she?
Mm.
Where's Peter?
She's
Yeah,
you.
where's Peter?
Peter's where's Peter?
Peter.
all right. I'm going to rage ask you,
Hey,
so you guys
Oh,
help
I
me
can't
out.
do a Joe Swatson voice. Hey,
JC.
Just,
Peter.
yeah.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
Peter.
Hey, Peter. Peter. Hey, Peter. Peter.
They blamed
Oh,
me for that one? I was like, they both good. I would go either way. And then
You're supposed to be the stable
Nice
one.
call.
what gave me the go-ahead was Ko
see that.
going,
It's really
back it
funny.
up. And I was like, alright, Ko's on board. I guess I'm clicking it.
Like,
And
it's
then
taking some time.
went
Hey,
back.
Peter.
Going into
Hey,
the 5 stream.
Hey,
I
Peter.
love this.